Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our Fallout 3 100% playthrough. I hope you all have been enjoying this series. I know it's been kind of a weird one because, you know, lots of breaks in between, as well as webcam on and off, and also it's live-streamed episodes and not. It's kind of been a weird... I mean, I guess a lot of my playthroughs have been like that, even Adronoc's playthrough, right? The live episodes back in the day. But, yeah, I hope you've been enjoying these. Obviously, we are streaming these for Mavorites 5, streaming every single day in May, in an attempt to finish up this 100%, which I'm very excited for today because we're going to be doing the Pitt DLC. And maybe even... Pitt's not that long, so I don't expect to finish it in one sitting today. But afterwards, probably point Lookout, and probably want to end with Broken Steel. I feel like Broken Steel is like what you're supposed to end on, even though it's definitely not my favorite DLC. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But, yeah, we're streaming every single day in May for Mavorites 5. If you want to come watch live, twitch.tv/Grohlvana, although I am pretty sure this will go up quite some time after Mavorites 5 ends. But if you want to watch the future streams where we'll probably be finishing these playthroughs as well, twitch.tv/Grohlvana. And yeah, welcome back to Fallout 3 100%, which is exactly what it sounds like. Doing everything of... what's the word? Doing everything of importance, basically, in Fallout 3. Let's take a look at who we are and what we are doing. Cobalt level 24. 20 rads, solar powered T-51B armor. Right. Strength, charisma, endurance, intelligence, we're pretty up there. Big guns, explosives, lockpick, medicine, repair science. I mean, this is one of those, you know, we're probably going to 100% everything sort of situations. Here's all of our perks as well, and then we are very good, friend of the people, playing a good playthrough, just because it's a heck of a lot easier to do 100% as a good character in a Fallout game, obviously. Okay, so yeah, as far as what we have left in this 100%, getting all of these locations, mainly down in DC, there's a ton, yeah, that's gonna, oh boy. A lot of these you kind of just, you know, go past and get, you know, l'enfant, what's that? You know, probably like this, Anacostia Crossing. A lot of these you just grab the location of, and then you've got it, basically. But, yeah, I want to get all the locations, which we've done a lot, actually. And then we've got a few side quests left. Big Town has a side quest. I don't think we ever did Paradise City, although you can't really do it as a good character, maybe? Or maybe there's some good way, I forget. It's definitely like a bad character-themed quest. And then there was, yes, the Canterbury Commons big side quest here too, which would be very fun, and this one's definitely super fun. So we got like 3 side quests or so, maybe more. And then 3 DLCs, the Pitt, Point Lookout, and after this, Broken Steel, which I remember nothing about. I think you assault Enclave. It's basically like finishing the Enclave or something, I think. It's been so long. We could do another side quest as like a warm-up and then go into the Pit. Although I definitely want this stream to be mainly the Pit focused. So, but yeah, this is fun over here. Canterbury Commons, the AntAgonizer's lair, the robot repair center. I can't believe we haven't done this. I must have just forgotten about it. Because, like, that's a really fun side quest. I mean, I'm assuming we haven't done it, because all 3 locations that are related to it are not done. Alright, you got this. You got this, Fox, my boy. Get him, Fox. Alright, let's go. Into the distance. Let's go, GV. Let's go, Perry. Yep, I'm home. Got back yesterday. I've been gradually easing back into using media. Well, not sure if you caught yesterday's stream, but yeah, we had a little powwow sort of thing at the end of last night's stream. Or we did about, you know, I want to stop doing as many bonus streams because I want to make the streams feel special, you know. If I stream like every day, all day, I just feel like it's not as much of a thing to look forward to, you know. But decided to do a little powwow stream just to kind of get everybody on the same page, do kind of like a super log Sup Saturdays live, basically, which was a lot of fun. Most everybody, you know, I don't know. In my head, I'm very much like, oh, people really don't like that I said this. People don't like that I do this or whatever. And maybe that's true. I don't know. But every time I like look for feedback or whatever, people are largely very positive. So I don't really know. I don't know if that's just people being nice. I don't know if like that is the majority or just the people that do have criticisms are not saying it really. There was one person that popped in that, you know, was trying to offer constructive criticism, but again, I kind of feel like it was a bit mean-spirited. They were saying that I did nothing, you know, basically did nothing recently to like positively change my life, and that like, you know, we were in a terrible spot and stuff. I don't know, it just kind of felt mean for the sake of being mean. They were like, no, but I was a big fan. I was like, yeah, but I don't think I would talk to somebody that I was a big fan of in that way if I was trying to genuinely, like, you know, offer them constructive criticism sort of situation. Oh, here we go.
Can't talk now, they're fighting. This is awesome.
The citizens of this town have nothing to fear. The Mechanist is here to protect them.
We'll see about that. Attack, my ant soldiers! Destroy this fool and his tin toys.
Go forth, my steadfast creations. Show these vermin humanity's true power.
Face it, Mechanist. Humans and their toys are done for. They killed themselves off with their petty wars.
Humans may be weak sometimes, but our creations are strong and pure. Something you'll never be.
Are you all right? You aren't hurt, are you? I'd like to apologize for the rude welcome. Those two have been a bit of a problem lately. Name's Roe. Uncle Roe to most. Welcome to Canterbury Commons. For what that's worth.
What's up, Uncle Roe? I'm just passing through. Don't bug me with your problems. What was all that about? Who were those people?
The, Mechanist and the AntAgonizer. That's just what they call themselves. It's ridiculous, I know. A while ago, we were attacked by the AntAgonizer, that woman with the ants, obviously. The Mechanist saved the town with his robots. Well, that was all well and good, but I swear their fights are getting bigger, and it's been driving off the merchants. They simply won't leave.
I feel like this would be... I mean, obviously, it's very dangerous to have a bunch of ants and robots, but what else are you doing in the wasteland? I feel like this would be the highlight of your life out here, you know? I might be able to help.
Oh, that's terrific. I knew you'd help out. Knew it in my gut, and it's never steered me wrong on a deal yet. Find where the AntAgonizer and the Mechanist hide and convince them to stop or otherwise end their hostility, and you'll earn 200 caps. You only need to stop one of them, really. Nowadays, I think they only stay in Canterbury to fight each other.
100 cap, or 200 caps, that's nothing, bro. Double that and you've got yourself a deal.
You drive a hard bargain, friend. But seeing how we haven't been able to solve the problem ourselves, fine. You've got a deal. But I expect results. Oh, and please do try to use some discretion. We already have plenty of would-be heroes starting wars in our streets. We don't need another.
Yeah, I can be discreet and complete. The Superhuman Gambit. I haven't done this quest in so long. Can I ask you more about the AntAgonizer and the Mechanist?
If it'll help, I'm glad to.
What can you tell me about the AntAgonizer?
One day there was a crazy woman leading a bunch of ants into town. She said humanity was dead and the ants would inherit the earth, stuff like that. Well, that gave Dom plenty of time to line up a shot or two on the ants. She ran away, but every once in a while she'd stage an attack again. She wasn't much of a threat then. In fact, she was sort of entertaining at first. Gave everyone in town something to talk about. But when the Mechanists started fighting her, things got bad. Ants are easy to shoot, but add robots with lasers, and it got real nasty.
Yeah, it would be bad if the Mechanist turned evil, I would say. Just started playing. This is my first Fallout game, and it's been fun but hard so far. What build are you going, I'm wondering? What can you tell me about the Mechanist?
The Mechanist used to be our town mechanic, Scott Walensky. Quiet guy, but plenty fierce with a wrench and some solder. Guy used to take care of a robot that protected the town until it got torn up in one of the AntAgonizer's lame little attacks. I guess he took it personal because he made a mechanical suit and called himself the Mechanist, said he would lead a robot army to fight her. Now he doesn't even respond to his name, and his robot army is more dangerous to the town than the ants ever were.
Yeah, he just has Securitron. What are they called? Securitrons, right? Protectron, Securitron. Just have Securitrons rolling around. Know anything else that can help me stop them?
My nephew Derek might know more about them. I swear it's all I can do to keep him from running into the fight whenever they come out. He might know more about where you can find them, but don't encourage the poor boy. He's had enough close calls.
Don't encourage the poor boy. That's enough.
I most heartily agree.
Can I get some directions around town? Yeah, I don't really know too much about Canterbury Commons other than it being the home for this quest. What can you tell me about Canterbury Commons?
Ha! Damn near everything, I suspect. I founded the place myself, and I'm the reason this place stays fat and happy.
Okay. I think I got the picture.
Anytime, my friend. I could talk about my little Canterbury till doomsday.
Yeah.
Of course, that came and went already, didn't it?
I was gonna say, kind of been there, done that. Can you repair something for me?
We used to have a better mechanic, but that didn't work out so well. I'll see what I can do.
That would be nice. Repair all 370 caps. Reservists rifle, 58. Okay. Zhuan Long. Yeah, it's probably worth it. And the Board of Education. 24 caps. Sure. Didn't really want to do all that, but yeah. Anything to trade around here?
You can usually find one of the trade caravans at the entrance to town. They come through every day or two. Other than them, Porter's always got food for sale down at the diner.
Not looking for food. All right, see you later.
Good luck with those two troublemakers.
Thank you, thank you. I missed the powwow. I thought it was best not to drive right back into media. No, totally. I didn't want to insinuate that, yes, you should have cut your outage short. But, yeah, I'm going to upload it today. Probably as soon as the stream ends, I'll make it go live. But, yeah, heavily edited. You know, just removing all the breaths, you know, all the downtime, basically. So we'll go up if you're interested, although it's 2 hours of talking, basically. Cut down to 2 hours of talking.
Oh, man, did you see it? Did you see it? The AntAgonizer was all like, fear me! But the Mechanist was all, stop, evildoer!
I did see it. I did see it. This is serious business. You could get hurt. What do you know about them?
You sound like Uncle Roe. He never lets me watch when they fight. They're just about the only exciting thing that ever happens in this town.
Morning sunshine. Huh? Oh, Jesus. That sucks. Yeah. Mwah. Love you. Yes, please. What? Yeah. Those guys must really liven the place up, huh? Anyone ever get hurt?
You think they're neat too, huh? It's not like they ever hurt anyone. Well, not like really badly hurt or anything. Dom and Machete make sure that everyone gets inside when they fight like that. Though, sometimes I sneak out to watch. The traders and the slavers and the raiders, they don't like the AntAgonizer or the Mechanist. They say they're bad for business. But that's dumb. The ants and the robots rip them to shreds. That shows them.
I mean, it's good that the raiders and slavers don't come near. That's probably a better situation than maybe getting a stray laser shot from a robot, right? Also, the ants seem in control. Seems like your channel and you are objectively in a good place. It sounds like that person was just trying to be rude. Yeah, they just came off as like, I'm pretty sure there was somebody that kept like tweeting at, like, you know, everything I tweeted, they were just like, oh yeah, well, blah, 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 blah. And I'm pretty sure it's the same person because I remember that name, I think. Yeah, I think it's just basically like a fan that feels scorned, you know, and like, no matter what I say, no matter what I do, no matter what positive changes I will make, or this or that, the other thing, they're just going to have a chip on their shoulder. You know what I mean? I mean, that's at least the vibe that I got. And if it's that same person, which I'm 90% sure it is, on Twitter, yeah, they're just, you know, currently exist to just poke and prod at every single thing that I say or do, which can obviously be very irksome. I'm pretty sure I blocked them, though, a while back, because they said something a little too rude or something. What do you know about the AntAgonizer and the Mechanist?
You mean the superheroes? Yeah. I'll try to watch all of their fights.
Oh, child at heart. What are their superpowers? Do they have any weaknesses?
That's easy. The AntAgonizer's suit makes her super agile, but I guess her ants are pretty weak on their own. Just watch out for her royal guard. The Mechanist robots are a lot tougher, and his suit makes him super smart. I don't think he has any weaknesses. Well, maybe one. Since he's a good guy, he's not as ruthless as the AntAgonizer. Like, he'd never hurt an innocent like me, if he could help it.
Interesting. Know anything that could help me stop them?
No way! Don't stop them, they're awesome! Unless, maybe you're going to be a superhero too. You could be called super humongous and fight them with an army of super mutants.
Trust me, kid, that's not good for anybody. Ironically, as I have a super mutant fighting with me. That's pretty funny. What can you tell me about the AntAgonizer?
I don't know much about her except she really, really doesn't like people. That's kinda cool. I mean, sometimes people are jerks. I think her lair is somewhere in the caves to the north of the city. I've seen her ants down there once in a while. Joe Porter said he found out something about her, but my uncle won't let him tell me. He says don't encourage the poor boy.
Interesting. Joe Porter knows something. Okay. Surprised this isn't telling me to go talk to Joe Porter. Can't remember if you're a sci-fi lit fan, but there's a series called the Bobaverse that includes lots of nanobots. Good reads. I'm not like huge on science fiction. I like if it's good though. I'll definitely enjoy it for sure. The more fantastical, I mean, I'm definitely a fantasy guy. The more fantastical a scientific situation is, you know, the more attracted I'll be to it. If it's like regimented in like, you know, science and math and whatever, then, and technology and space travel, you know, like Starfield, like it doesn't really, Starfield's a perfect example. It doesn't really interest me at all. Like humans colonize planets. Woo! I'd rather there be like, you know, interesting aliens and cultures and stuff like that. That interests me far more, you know, kind of like space fantasy as opposed to science fiction. But yeah, I'd read anything that's good as usual. The Bobaverse, interesting. What can you tell me about the Mechanist?
I knew the Mechanist back when he was just a normal hero. He used to be called Scott. Then he fixed up stuff around town. But one day, the AntAgonizer killed his favorite robot, and I told him he ought to fight back against her like a real superhero. Ever since then, he's been up on his forge, on the back of the robot shop on the hill, working to protect us all from the AntAgonizer.
The AntAgonizer? That's enough about them.
Well, okay.
Can I get some directions? What can you tell me? Yeah, what can you tell me about Canterbury Commons?
It's okay, I guess. I heard it's safer than most places, because the raiders don't bother us. But I've never been anywhere else, so I don't know.
Trust me, kid, it gets far worse. Far worse. I have to go now.
Say hi to the Mechanist for me.
Will do, my friend. Will do. Okay. The Superhuman Gambit. Find the Mechanist or AntAgonizer and stop their rivalry. Apparently Joe Porter in the diner has some info.
Eating right?
What's up?
Just stumbled into town? He sure picked a fine day for it, with the crazies out there. Here, have a drink on the house. Welcome to Canterbury. I'm Joe Porter. I make sure folks around here can get a meal when they need it.
Cool. Dirty water. Thanks, I guess. I'm purified water. I'm insulted. Thanks, Joe. Looks like a pretty nice place here.
We do our best. Well, Dom and Roe do their best. I just make sure they've got enough food so they can keep on doing their best. You ever find yourself starving around here, drop by Dot's Diner. We don't charge much, but don't expect any more freebies.
We're in Dot's Diner, aren't we? Do you know anything about the AntAgonizer or the Mechanist?
You mean apart from having cheesy names? Actually, I think I might know something useful. One of the traders told me she sounded like a girl he used to know. Girl's whole family was wiped out by ants, not long before she showed up here. But they never found any trace of her body. Said her name was Tanya Kristoff. That might just be our little AntAgonizer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay.
Bye.
See ya. So, yeah,
Can you find those two
the
costuming-
girl's family was wiped out. So, yeah, you know, if you're doing this just, like, not thinking much about it, it's like, okay, well, the antagonist is the antagonist in this situation, so you might as well just kill her, and everything's good. But then also the Mechanist, yeah, his robots are dangerous as well, even though he means well. So, I think we go to the antagonist's lair
Idiots.
first, and we attempt to at least talk to her, because apparently, yeah, her whole family was wiped out, and that probably psychologically did some things. So maybe we can break through to her. And plus, we have speech, and we're a nice character, so, you know. Oh, that was so slow. Why'd that mine go off so slowly? Okay, so we need to go back there for the Mechanist, and then somewhere within here for the AntAgonizer. Excuse me, Fox. What's over this way? What's up, Ronan? Welcome in. Would you ever consider doing a playthrough of Cyberpunk 2077 at some point? We got this comment last night, actually. Yeah, Desu said he thought that a 100% of Cyberpunk 2077 could be good. I basically said, like, yeah, I mean, I would love to, you know, do anything that's fun. Especially like a big, giant, long playthrough. That would be fun. I just don't know. There's certain games where my gut is heavily like, no, people would not watch that. Like, even if I knocked it out of the park, even if I did my research, did everything amazingly, did a really good 100% series, you know, there's certain games where I'm just like, I really don't think people would watch it. Cyberpunk 2077 is one of those games, as well as The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, made by the same studio, CD Projekt Red, obviously. That being said, I mean, like, if I ever just woke up and was like, you know what, I'm dying to do a 100% of, you know, Cyberpunk 2077, I probably would just do it, or maybe just not 100%, because that game is massive, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, when, the Liberty DLC, whatever it's called, Phantom Liberty, when that just came out, I streamed it, and then I kind of, like, went back and did a whole playthrough of Cyberpunk off camera. So it's not entirely fresh for me, unfortunately. So yeah, I wouldn't say the chances are likely, but I do really like the game now. I absolutely detested it when it came out because, you know, it just was terrible, basically. Had a terrible release. You know, buggy is the word to use. But yeah, now I'm definitely a fan. I mean, they definitely put in the work and made it good, for sure. So, you never know. Could happen, but if it does happen, it probably wouldn't happen for a long time, just because we have so much other stuff going on at the moment, and other stuff that I definitely want to do after that, such as Enderall. Really want to get to Enderall really bad. So, yeah. Boop. Goodbye, Ant. Hello, Ant. Goodbye, Ant. Okay, we've got the ants. We must be getting close to the AntAgonizer. Where is she hiding? What's up, Shenigan? Shenanigans Karma. There it is. Shenanigans Karma. This is vanilla. I typically play games vanilla with no mods. Yeah, this is just an effort to 100% the game. See all DLC content and normal content without mods. I am not a fan of mods, personally. Not a big fan of mods. The only mods I typically like are like big giant story mods or, you know, total conversion story mods. Something with like actual quest content that's also like very, very good. Such as Enderall. You know. Ant meat. Really, really like stuff like Enderall, Falscar, Worm's Tooth. You know, those giant like brand new story type things. Those all play. Otherwise, not really worth it for me. Okay, there's a tunnel leading that way. There's an ant over here.
No more games. Time to die.
Alright, Fox, watch where you're walking, bro. You're kind of boxing me in. I told you, give me my space. Give me my space, bro. You must give me my space. It's the AntAgonizer's lair. Gotcha. I recently completed it and the DLC and had tons of fun playing it. Yeah, me too. It's a very, it's a very fun game, especially now. Just designed to be very fun, like with the combat, with the, I was actually surprised at how much fun I had going through, doing, like, you know, double jumps and dashes. You know, I did a very, whatever it is, agility playthrough. Extremely agile, movement-based. Heck of a lot of fun playing that way. The AntAgonizer! Oh my god.
So at last, you've penetrated the court of the AntAgonizer, queen of all ants. Were you sent by that meddling mechanist? He'll learn that no one can stand before my royal regimen of fighting ants. Explain yourself. Why shouldn't I have my pretties kill you where you stand?
Well, I'll tell you exactly why. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I thought you would at least get mods to use the actual iron sights. Yeah, stuff like, I mean, honestly, for me, it's like two separate things. If I'm gonna mod the game, I do an entire, like, modded playthrough, like, unofficial patches and whatever. Yeah, a little sprint button, probably be cool with that. You know, iron sights, sure. Things that, you know, aren't too invasive, but definitely improve the gameplay. Yeah, but for me, that would be like a whole, you know, my modded playthrough of Fallout 3. So, yeah, I just usually like to play games for what they are, faults included. Your ants are a joke. Time to die, crazy lady. Your days of terrorizing the town are over. Give up and you won't get hurt.
Ha ha! You would walk here and presume to command me? Humanity's time has come to an end. Your kind died because it knew only petty bickering and wars. But not so, the noble ant. It works with its brethren, knowing only loyalty and duty. And this is why they have grown, while humanity crumbled. Once I've finished with that pathetic mechanist, I will be free to spread my colonies across the wastes.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but, like, I don't think ants are that particularly intelligent. Like, you're trying to make, like, a, you know, Planet of the Apes scenario, but with ants. Just don't think the ants would kind of rise to that sort of challenge. We all make mistakes, but there's still a chance for us. I believe it. What? Yeah, Lady Killer and Confirmed Bachelor are always, like, flirtatious, right? We all make mistakes, but there's still a chance for us. I believe in you. Oh, still a chance for us, like humanity. Okay, I thought they meant like me and her. I was like, what? We just met. But okay, yeah, we all make mistakes, but there's still a chance for us. I believe in you.
You're wrong. Humans are cruel, hurtful beasts. They can't be saved. We can't be. I can't go back. But I can't keep doing this. I can't be as bad as they were. Not if someone like you believes in me. Please, I think I've made some terrible mistakes. If you really think I still have a chance, just let me go. I'll give you the suit. No one ever has to see the AntAgonizer again. Just please, let me have another chance.
Oh, the AntAgonizer's costume and helmet And there she is. What the heck is that haircut? I don't remember that being like even a standard girl haircut in this game. Although I haven't made a girl character for Fallout 3, and I don't know if ever, basically. Now that I have your suit, I'd say you don't have a chance at all time to die. Certainly. Good luck in your new life.
Thank you. I don't know how I can just thank you.
No problem, AntAgonizer. Optional, find the Mechanist and stop him. Report back to the town. She not have a unique weapon? Yeah, I mean, she's not bad or anything. She's just kind of a little crazy, I think, from the Raider stuff. From her family getting murdered. The AntAgonizer's costume. Charisma -1. Agility +1. The AntAgonizer's helmet. Nothing. Okay, well, this might be cool. So I just want to see how this looks with the power armor. The AntAgonizer suit. Well, that's kind of cool. Very ant-themed, obviously. I guess if you're a big fan of ants. Alright. She's got a Nuka-Cola Quantum. I believe something in my brain is telling me there's like some sort of book or something. Perhaps not. I like how it's just a chair is her throne. Okay. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, I feel like there's something else to get here. Purified water, which I think is significantly buffed in Fallout New Vegas, right? Bunch of blood over here for some reason. Have no idea what she was doing there. It's kind of weird. Okay, what else do you have, lady, in the AntAgonizer's lair? What do you hold? What do you hide? A bed filled to the brim with documents for some reason. Okay. And it looks like a secret exit. Ladder to Canterbury Commons. Surprised she didn't give me a key for this. Seems like she's abandoning her lair. Okay. So yeah, I guess you could just complete the quest now. But why the heck would you do that? That's pretty lame. Report back to the town for your reward. Optional, find the Mechanist and stop him. The Mechanist is obviously over here at the repair center. The robot repair center. Looks like this way. A cup of joe. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What weapons do we have currently?
Though we may seem safe for the moment, it is fleeting.
No, we're good. Don't freak out. Fox. Doing great. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay, let's remove this. The robot repair center. Everything must go, including the Mechanist himself, you see. Okay. Gee, oh, they're just hostile?
Security operation. Too easy.
Did not know they would just be hostile. Yoink. Thank you. Ba ba boop boopity. Okay, Mechanist. Where are you hiding? Where do you stand? Excuse me. Huh. Excuse me. Desk terminal. Note from Frank. I can't take it anymore, Bob. I don't trust those turrets in Sector A. I swear I saw one track me the other day when I left work a little late. If that thing opens up on me, I'm screwed, since the bastard Fed suspended workman's comp as part of the war effort. Hell. Snake helped me smuggle in some pulse grenades that I locked away in the box under my desk. I tried one out on our handy at the house, and the missus nearly killed me. Knocks him out just like a light. If you ever need one, just grab the key from behind my terminal and use it to unlock the box. You can't say I never did anything for you. See you around, buddy. Oh, and stop throwing those staples over at me. They get on the floor, and you know how I like to take my shoes off during the day. Note from Frank. Okay, so this guy's got a key back here. Didn't that say there was a key behind this? If you ever need one, just grab the key from behind my terminal and use it to... Oh, but this is not his terminal. This is who he's sending that to. Okay, so where's Frank's terminal? I think I see a key back there. Frank's box key. And then he's got 6 pulse grenades for some reason, which would be good against the Mechanist's machinations. Bum bum ba bo bum bum. The pulse grenade. Put that on 8. Definitely try to use these. Okay. No first aid box. Locked door with an average lock. Yeah, it's kind of weird they give you a force lock option. It's like never, ever, ever worth to use it. Oh my god! Okay, pulse grenades do extra damage against robots. Ow! So good for this sort of situation. Bum bum bada bum 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 bada bum bum bum. Thank you. Bum. Okay, what's all over the ground? Pilot lights. Pilot lights. Boom boom bada bum bum bada bum bum bum. Boom bum bada bum bum bum. Okay, and behind here. Doot. Sector A terminal. Okay. Devious. 1 out of 7. Devious. Cannot be that. Devious. Could be this. And it is that. What's up, Impulse? Welcome in. How close to 100% is this playthrough? We have the Pit, which we're going to start today. We have Point Lookout, which is quite large. We also have Broken Steel, which I feel like is short. I don't really remember anything about Broken Steel. Then we have to clean up all the locations, which probably will go fast. We have most of the wasteland, but not DC. And then I think there's like 1 to 2 side quests we have not completed after this one that we're doing right now. So probably somewhere from like 70% to 80%, I would bet. DLCs included. Note from management regarding Sector B. Memo. Attention warehouse repair employees. Please make sure the main platform in the repair sector is properly raised before releasing the repaired bots from their pods. All units receive firmware programming to make their way to the main entrance and await pickup. Let's get them there safely and not repeat last week's accident involving a Protectron falling to the lower level. That error cost us time, money, and was an embarrassment to the company and our DCTA account client. Management. Shut down turrets in Sector A. I love how you always find the terminal after you shut the turret. You destroy the turrets. You know what I mean? Excuse me. I think we go up here. How was leg shoulder day? It was good. 'Twas good, yeah. I talked about this yesterday, but I don't know why my legs are not. It's mainly my legs and my biceps. My biceps are progressing, like everything else is progressing great. Like I'm you know, shoulders, great. I upped my shoulders yesterday. Yeah, specifically legs have been at a standstill for a long time. Dog meat's puppy left legs. That's just such a horrible way to say that. Yeah, biceps have always been extremely slow for me. I don't know why. Maybe I just need to, like Watery Bread said, just like spam bicep exercises or something. And then legs are like going extremely slow. But again, as long as I don't end up with like chicken legs and like a decently developed body, I'm fine with that. I don't need like super jack legs or anything. I just wish it would be going a little bit faster. But everything else, shoulders, chest, back, triceps, all that's going really well. Progressing nicely. Stunned. Nice. Note from management regarding Sector B. Okay, that's the same thing. Shut down security. Activate security. Okay. Should be good. Security shut down, right? Just don't kill the Mechanist. That's all I care about. Where is the Mechanist? What's this? Activate switch. Hearing a door open and close somewhere. I don't know what's going on with that. Just don't kill the Mechanist. Keep him alive. Keep him alive. Dog meets puppy has died. Okay. Luckily, these come back quite quickly, though. There's a lot of dead dogs on my hand. Why did that open automatically? Did not open that. That opened automatically. Elevator to Mechanist's Forge. Oh. So you just skip everything. Come on. Come on. Come on. I didn't necessarily want to skip everything, though. Didn't think that would just open up. Bum bum. Okay, what's this? Canterbury Commons. Oh. So we just wrapped around. Oh, that's weird. Wait, so then how do you access... There must be another way, because it would force you to pick a hard lock. But okay. I'll take that. Could just be different body types, I guess. Different strengths and such. Yeah, as far as I understand it, that's pretty much it. I had, you know, a gym buddy, and, like, his legs responded extremely well, but, you know, other stuff, not so much for him. Yeah, I think it just depends on... You have more responsive muscle groups than others, I guess. Depending. Yeah, although my legs, I thought, have always been pretty strong. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just, you know, my legs are just naturally stronger. And it's harder to
be cautious here.
Harder to work them out. I just wish, yeah, biceps and legs, I just wish it would progress a little bit faster, given how much effort I'm putting in. But I'm sure I could just switch to the Frankelman's dumbbell-only split, actual leg stuff, step-ups, lunges, that sort of thing, and I'm sure it would progress a whole hell of a lot faster. But screw that. It's not worth it.
Well done. You have defeated the vile AntAgonizer, and you've brought back her suit so that we may destroy the last taint of her villainy. Hand it to me, and I'll make sure that no one else can ever bear the mantle of the foul AntAgonizer.
Yeah, not that simple, buddy. You're also a problem. Here you can have it, just move on and leave Canterbury alone. Don't need to worry about the suit. There are other threats out there. If you want the suit, you'll have to take it from me. Wait. First, let's talk about what you've been doing.
Quickly then. Evil never pauses to contemplate its actions, so I see little reason that we should either.
Child at heart. Your fighting is scaring people in town, and it might hurt little Derek.
Is that true? Have I really become a threat to the town? Am I really the villain here? Does this mean I should stop myself? I guess I could just give up my suit and stop being the Mechanist. But I couldn't face the town after causing that much trouble. Here, please, take the suit. I don't want to think about it anymore.
The Mechanist's costume added. Wish it was a little more involved than that. I feel like that's just speech. Like, we rated Air Potato the other day playing New Vegas, and he was like, my God, you have speech and the whole game is just so easy. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's kind of... It's a little... That's why I don't like doing speech, because it's just basically just... Although it is cool that you can beat the entirety, which I always forgot about this, but you can beat the entirety of New Vegas without ever firing a bullet. I guess you can just speed your way through everything. But yeah, it's just wish it was a little harder than just like, oh, I have this perk. Okay, quest over. Maybe like you have to find something, a note from his mom, or I don't know. But either way, that was easy. The Mechanist's costume. I like how it gives you charisma -1, even though it's like a superhero costume. Endurance +1? Oh, that's weird. Derek said that it made him super smart, so I figured it was going to give me intelligence. Yeah, not much of a reason to wear this stuff. Does not do all that much. Board of Education. This is unique, right? I don't remember ever hearing about this. Frag mines. Okay, let's drop 5 of these. Drop the pulse grenades. What do I drop? How much does this weigh? Nothing. Could use some blood packs to heal, I suppose. They weigh 1 each. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. What have you got, Mechanist? What have you been doing down here? Very nice bed setup. It's got a pretty good setup down here. Don't want that crap. Terminal looks like he's got a secret exit somehow. Microfusion cells, pilot lights, footlocker. Boop, boop, boop. Nuka grenade. Just out in the open. Wow. This looks like an exit. How do I power it up, though? Is it an exit? Is it just an offloading ramp? Not seeing a way. I don't know. Kind of looks like it would open up, but would make sense too, because you would have a secret layer. Okay, we'll just leave the normal way, I guess. Got a friend who never worked out at all. Then he just breathed on a dumbbell and got great arms. Yep, that would be a mesomorph, probably. I mean, I don't know your friend, but. Yeah. I don't know how the science... I feel like so much science, especially like physical health related, like, does that stuff even hold up in this day and age? I don't know. I would not be surprised if there was like a lot of advancements made and understanding and stuff. Because like the whole... There's like the whole ectomorph, endomorph, mesomorph thing. Is that even real? I mean, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, there's like, as far as I understand it, one body type cannot put on muscle no matter what they do. One body type can put on tons of muscle, but also tons of fat. And then one body type, like, yeah, just looks at a dumbbell and they're like in good shape. Which is obviously very annoying to somebody like me who tries to put in effort for normal workouts and stuff. And, although, I don't know, I enjoy it, whatever. It just would be nice to be a mesomorph and just like, whoo, now I'm in great shape. Just because I picked up a dumbbell. Okay, this is apparel. So we go to you. We drop off the AntAgonizer's costume and the helmet and the Mechanist and the Mechanist helmet. Get some carry weight here. These are weapons. Board of Education. Eugene, Fat Man, Frag Grenades, Frag Mines, Jingways, Nuke Grenade, Reservists Rifle, Terrible Shotgun, Zhuan Long. 6 hours. 4 hours. Yeah. That robot's a red guard. Oh, it's a suit. I've always been the skinnier one. I've got a decently athletic body after years of training, but not top tier or anything. Yeah, I've definitely always admired the people that, you know, always stay. I've had lots of friends like that where they're just, yeah, they're just like skinny permanently. You know, struggling with weight my whole life. Yeah, that was always like, wow, that must be nice. But then you get into decent shape and you realize, yeah, I'd probably be able to grow muscle, honestly, at the end of the day.
With all of that fighting, I never did get to give you the official welcome to the town, did I? Welcome to Canterbury Commons, home of traders, caravanners, and most of all, of excellent bargains. Here for business or pleasure?
Well, I'm just trying to help your town. What types of business? Pleasure's hard to come by? What do you have pleasure-wise? Well, like a diner? Neither. Just wandering through, Roe.
In that case, I'm sure you'll find it was Providence that brought you here. Why, have a talk with any trader in town, and I'm sure you'll find just the thing you didn't even realize you needed.
Cool. I took care of both of them. There won't be any more fighting in the streets.
That's grand. I do believe it's fair to say you've saved Canterbury. And unlike that mechanist, you did so with significantly less stress all around. Now, I do believe this is our agreed-upon payment for your fine services rendered, and a little bonus as a special thank you.
Okay. Yeah, 400 plus 200. The Superhuman Gambit has been completed.
Yeah, see ya.
See you later, Uncle Roe. I don't know if there's anything else to do at Canterbury Commons.
Yes?
What's up, Derek?
So long.
Okay, nothing to say to Derek. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else in here? I don't think I've ever really explored Canterbury. Is there, like, some unique stuff at all? Maybe a unique weapon or two? Dominic and Machete's house? I am not sure. It's a cool little street, though. Okay, now as far as I know, I'll have to cross-reference with the quests we've completed. But as far as we know, the only real side quest we have left is Big Town, which is quite interesting. However, yeah, we should probably start the pit, as the title of the stream is Into the Pit. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. What was I? Oh yeah, gotta go get dog meat. Although we're gonna go to a DLC, so it probably does not matter. Vault 101. Let's go. Surprised you didn't try to get the unique weapon from the Mechanist. What is it and how do you get it? I completely forgot about it. Or at least I, did not know about it. Beach dog, beach puppy. In the walls. Come on, pup, let's go. Okay. We did trouble on the home front, right? Yeah.
Careful.
Definitely did that. Okay. DLC time. We're going to do Into the Pit. Find the source of the radio transmissions. I believe it's this one. Agatha, Galaxy New... Yeah, it's got to be. So, let's turn on the radio. And listen to Werner's distress signal.
To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north. I have information of great value to anyone willing to help me free my people. Please, help us. This message repeats. To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north. I have information of great value to anyone willing to help me free my people. Please, help us.
Why the heck would we care about information? Oh, wow. Okay. Let me go help an entire people for information. What does that even mean? I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't remember what the through line is for that quest. I remember... I'm going to get a lot more out of this DLC this time around, I would imagine. Find the source of the radio transmissions. Where are you? You're way to the north. So yeah, geographically, we are in Washington, D.C., and then this takes place in Pittsburgh. The Pitt, Pittsburgh. Which, yeah, would be way north. Although I'm having a hard time remembering geographically exactly. Bum, 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 bottom. You're fine, you're fine. Exactly where that is. What's cool, too, is they added Pittsburgh to Fallout 76, right? You can go to Pitts, you can go to the Pit. Fallout 76, I believe that was the thing. A while ago now, I think. What's up, Wet I Am? Welcome in. Able to watch the stream for a bit, heading to the gym, and then cutting the grass. Dog meets puppy. Wow, okay. A dog meets puppy is waiting outside of Vault 101. This is such a weird perk. Just infinite dead dogs. Yeah, I cut my front grass extremely well. Was very proud of it. And then got to do the back though. Just haven't had time to finish the back. The back gets so overgrown, it's insane. Been in and out working on the grass here too. Gonna attack it with the power rake. The power rake. What is a power rake? Is that an actual thing? How the heck do I get over here? It's right there, but there's like a giant mountain in my way. Also saw a bunch of people up here who are... Oh, they're bad. Oh, they're bad. The radio tower.
No, Asher, I failed.
Asher, I failed you. Interesting. Boop, boop. Chinese pistol. Raider throwdown armor. Unarmed and melee weapons +3. That's new.
You could have at least helped me with those guys. They finally tracked me down. I thought I'd have more time. You've come about the broadcast, right? Risky, I know. But it had to be done. So you know who I am. Who are you?
I like how, yeah, like Bethesda people, like this guy, and then also Ayala, they're like, no thanks to you. It's like, bro, I was walking up on the situation. I would have helped. I literally didn't have time. I came because of the radio message. What's the problem?
Well now, a hero. Look at you. I come from a place far to the northwest. It's called the Pitt. It's, well, let's be honest. The place is a nightmare. Radiation, mutation, disease. But the worst of it, my people, some of the only survivors, are slaves. No big deal, you're thinking? It's a rough world, but I have a chance to free them. All I need is an outsider's help before that chance is gone.
I remember hearing about the Pit from a guy in the Citadel. I don't remember that. I remember hearing about the Pit from a guy in the Citadel.
The Citadel, huh? That's the Brotherhood of Steel Fortress, right? Yeah, I know about those guys. He must have been part of the attack that cleaned up the Pit. Well, it didn't so much clean it up as it calmed it down. No way that hellhole could ever be cleaned up without the cure. That's why those guys were after me.
Okay, so the Brotherhood of Steel cleaned up the Pit, and they were the same people that are part of the Citadel? Wait, slow down. Cure for what?
The Pit's a mess. Nearly everyone who lives there is either sick, dying, or worse. It's the water and the air. You can't escape it. You stay there a few years, and no matter what, it'll get you. But the bastards who have my people, they found a way to cure it. And once they have that cure perfected, we don't stand a chance. So we need the cure to bargain for our freedom.
What am I trying to get?
It's the key to a cure for the mutations. Everyone in the Pit is mutated in some way. Some are just sick, some are worse. The bosses have the key to the cure. With it, we can take control of the city and free my people.
What do we need to do first?
Well, you might try a disguise. They probably won't let some random armed waster pass the gates. But if you look like one of the working stiffs, you should be able to slip in with no problem. Lucky for us, a group of slavers is nearby waiting to make a sale. You should be able to get one off of them. They're off to the west, near the tunnel that leads to the Pit. That should be our first move.
Okay, again, what are you giving me? Information? About what? Disguise or not, I should rescue those slaves.
Whatever, just get the outfit off of one of them while you're playing hero. I'll stay here and meet up with you when it's done. Then we'll head out to the Pit.
Okay. You're kind of rude for somebody that's just, like, helping you for basically nothing. Acquire a slave outfit. Okay. Pit Raider. Boop, boop, boop. Raider Commando armor. Unarmed and small guns. Alright. Let's go grab ourselves some outfits. Where the heck are you? Not gonna fast travel because up here there's like so much. Every time you fast travel in this game, it feels like it just spawns in like 5 death claws and 3 sentry bots and stuff. It's crazy. Gardening is my nightmare. Yeah, Cindy and I are gonna start a garden actually, probably somewhat soon. She's been talking about interests, and I'm like, yeah, that could be a lot of fun. Especially for cooking. I really need to get back into cooking. Holy crap, dude. Especially now that I'm injecting positive things into my life again. Yeah, cooking would be a great step for that. I haven't cooked in, like, my god. But yeah, it'd be nice to have a little garden. And then, you know, pull from that to cook. Definitely interested in that idea. Gotta cut the lawn first, though. It's crazy out there right now. So overgrown. Luckily, a family member gave us a riding mower, watched the stream, and now may even grab a beer. Do it. Might have a non-alcoholic beer at some point today. I guess it's like kind of like a shadow beer, kind of like a shower beer, right? Like a mowing beer, just as good. I say power rake, others say dethatcher. Mine is more of a lightweight machine. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look up what that is. A dethatcher. Okay, hello there, little guy. Boop and a boop. Bobble. Mow, not now. Dang, autocorrect. Watch the stream and mow. Ah, okay. That makes more sense. This came out around the same time as Oblivion, but the facial models are much better. Are they? Yeah, maybe. Actually, yeah, it was like an extremely quick turnaround, right? Like, Oblivion was 2000. I hate the looking up dates on the internet because it's always like 2004, 5, and 6. Like, no, when did this game come out? But I feel like you look up a date and it tells you like 2 years for some reason every time. But, yeah, Oblivion was what, 2000? Xbox 360 came out in 2006 or 5. I feel like the Xbox 360 released in 2005 and then Oblivion came out in 2006, something like that. I remember it was a big game for Xbox, I think. And then this game came out 2007 or 2008. It's around there for all those. But again, it's like, what's the actual date? I don't know. You look it up on Wikipedia. Google will tell you one thing. Wikipedia will tell you another thing. It's so confusing. Battle. You have discovered the train tunnel. Okay. So we need an outfit from those guys. Oh, cool. It's like a little new animation here. Ramsey Bolton.
Hey, are you the guy from the pit?
Am I the guy from the pit? Oh, yeah, because he wants to make a deal. Yeah, that's me. I'm here to buy these slaves.
About damn time you showed up. We've been waiting here for fucking ever. Whatever, man. You're here now. I just hope you're ready to do business. We got 3. Usual price, 200 each. Boss says no trade, so cash only.
600 for all 3. You got a deal? I need to think about it. This is too much work. I'll just kill you. Well, we just got 600 caps from Canterbury Commons. I don't really want to just give that to a nasty slaver. I need to think about it.
What? Are you serious? You'd better hurry back here. I'd like to sell this meat sometime before I'm an old man.
I like to think our character's kind of like Lucy from the Fallout show, I guess. It's like we realize what has to be done. Eventually. She tries to resist that because she's got the naivete of a vault dweller. But she does eventually realize what needs to be done, right? Maybe season 2. Okay, we got a lot of slavers here, so we're going to have a firefight on our hands. Or we could just give them 600 caps. What would our character do? I don't know. We're so powerful at this point. I don't think we're too worried about slavers. Plus, I just think they're evil. Probably the world would be a better place without slavers, you know. Maybe we've been hardened a bit by the wasteland. Yeah. Okay.
You again. What now?
What's up, Ramsey? I just want to check in on you.
You're gonna be checking my foot up your ass if you don't leave us alone.
Okay, well, it didn't give me an option to, tell you I'm gonna kill you, so I guess I'll just kill you then. Yeah! Finger, Merc Charmer outfit, Slave Pen key. Alright, Fox, let's do this. No, don't get up. Don't get up. You're good. Search Slaver. Why is it not letting me search? Wow, you got him already, Fox? Holy crap. Ba ba da ba da bum 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 ba da bum. Okay, looks like we maxed something out because everything is low now. Barter 44. Energy weapons. It's good to kind of max all guns if you have nothing else to max, you know. Melee weapons. It could be fun. Some good stuff in the pit, right? Sneak. Nah. Unarmed. That could be fun too. Oh boy, what do I take? Barter could be good. I don't know. Yeah, maybe there's some barter stuff in the it's basically like speech too, you know. Yeah, I never do barter. Sure, we'll do barter. We have so many skill points too, my god. Wow. Okay. What the heck do we have? When you take the no weaknesses, all special stats that are less than 5 are instantly increased to 5. I think we already have everything at 5 anyways, or above. Choose the karmic rebalance. You're set to neutral. You're set to very evil. Converted to Nuka-Cola Quantums, useless. Deep Sleep, useless. Infiltrator, useless. Computer Whiz, useless. Chem Resistant, not a chem playthrough. Master Trader. It's kind of interesting. Cyborg. Cyborg instantly adds 10% to your damage, poison, radiation resistances, 10 points to the energy weapon skill. Could be helpful. Chemist, no. Life Giver. I feel like this has to be... I used to take this, but I feel like this has to be terrible, right? 30 hit points? We have like 550 or something. An extra 30 on top of that? No way this is good, right? 20% health bonus. That's good. We're kind of like invincible right now, though. Cannibal, nope. Night Person. Could be helpful. Nerd Rage, nah. Here and Now. I think the level cap is 30? Maybe? I don't know. It's confusing. With all the DLCs in Fallout 3, is it 30? I feel like it is. So we could take this at 29, but it's kind of a waste of a perk. Animal Friend. Strong Back. It's kind of nice. Size Matters. Scrounger. Rad Resistance. Impartial Mediation. Cyborg. Yeah, why not? You made a permanent enhancements to your body. The Cyborg perk instantly adds 10% to your damage, poison, and radiation resistances, and 10 points to the energy weapon skill, which could be helpful. Sure. We'll be a Cyborg. Cooking, now that's fun. Cooking is very fun. Yeah, you know what? I really want to make that my next project. Get back into cooking. I don't know why. I just kind of fell out of it. I mean, obviously my diet plummeted, you know, when on the downfall. Now we're back on the rise up. Yeah, diet plummeted. Just wasn't as interested in, you know, making meals myself. But now, in an effort to continue to add positive things to my life, yeah, cooking very well may be my next foray. Which I've done a lot of cooking in the past. Like I tried to shoot for like one new recipe every week. One, if not two, for like a while in my life. So it'd be fun to return to that. It is very fun. People always complain about the cleaning, but I don't know. Turn on a podcast, put on some music, watch something. You know, that in itself can also be a very enriching activity. Where are all these dead people at? And it will not let me loot that one slaver. I don't know why. Kind of weird. The terrible shotgun. Boop. Basically removes all the dead debris from the grass, thins out a bit so it can grow in thicker. Ooh, we need that for the... It's like a patch out front. Because I took some dead tree stuff, put it on that patch, and I just killed the grass. Could maybe help that. 2008 for 3, but then that's also the same year as Mass Effect, and that looks even better. Mass Effect, yeah, fair enough. Mass Effect does Mass Effect 1 not legendary difficulty. Not Legendary Edition. Looks goofy as hell, though, sometimes. But I suppose a lot of games around this time did. What up, guys?
Oh my god! You killed them! Are you real? You're here to save us? Where are we going?
You're free now, but I need your help dressing like a slave.
Wait, we're free? You're serious? You killed them and we're just free to go? You're either the kindest person in the world or the dumbest. Either way, thank you. I can help you. It's the least I can do. What is it that you need?
That's Butch's voice actor. You can always hear Butch's voice actor. It's just a certain way he talks. You gotta help me. My mom, the rat roaches, they gotta. Let's go, GV. Let's go. What's up, Crocotoad? Welcome in. Always grabbed Animal Friend 2 because it's nice to not get attacked by most wildlife on top of the ghoul mask from Tenpenny Tower. You don't... Oh, we never did Tenpenny. Did we? Oh my god. This playthrough's been going on so long. We must have done Tenpenny Tower, right? We've had to have done it. Not too much to worry about. Yeah, I used to grab Animal Friend when I was in my earlier playthroughs way back when. Now it's just like, I guess, I enjoy killing everything in these games. So I don't mind having to deal with the Yaogwai here and there. But yeah, the ghoul mask is interesting as well. Did we do Tenpenny? I don't even know. I need a set of slave clothes. Where can I get some?
That guy over there on the mattress died last night. I never did get his name. If you don't mind the smell, you can just take his.
This NPC looks really cool. Like, very interestingly designed. Great, thanks. Be careful out there.
We will. Thank you again, stranger. We owe you our lives.
And remember, have fun with it. You gotta help me. Bob, the rats. The rat roaches. Pit slave. Worn slave outfit. Agility and endurance +1. Now, should we drop off our stuff? We definitely should, right? Yeah, we should make sure we have everything out of our inventory, because I'm pretty sure they're going to take everything from us. Yeah, let's do that. You gotta help me. Bob, the rat roaches. And friendly reminder, that's the same voice actor as the elves.
Hello?
In Oblivion.
Hey, friend.
You know, most of the elves. That elven voice, same voice actor. Help! Murder! I believe that one. Help, there's been a murder. Okay, items, a apparel, worn slave outfit. No way they let me keep this. No way they let us keep this power armor helmet, right? There's no way. Or maybe I should just keep it in case I am able to use my stuff. I'm pretty sure they strip you of all your stuff. And then maybe give it to you. It's going to be a situation where, like, you beat the DLC and then you have to get all your stuff on top of that. And then you're, like, weighed down. It's really annoying, I think. Plus, we could just be more challenging as well. Yeah, let's role play. We'll just be a slave, sure. So we just look like that. Okay, apparel. Boop, boop. Environment suit. Probably don't need that. Boop. Should we get rid of all our weapons too? Are they going to take all of our weapons? I feel like they are. What's up, Star Slayer? Welcome in. What's up, Jack Dackle? Welcome in. A little burnout from media probably won't stay long. Eh? Totally understood. We all get a little burnt out every now and then, don't we? Eugene, goodbye. Fat Man, goodbye. Frag grenades, okay. Frag mines, okay. Jingwei shock sword, okay. Nuka grenade, okay. Reservist's rifle, goodbye. The terrible shotgun. Zhuanlong. Okay. Just in case they'll let me keep these weapons, or you can find them again somehow. I don't remember how that works. What is that? Hunting rifle? Yep. Alright, let's go over here. What do we have on the desk? Aid. Alien epoxy. We'll have to remember to bring these back. Drugs. Nuka-Cola Quantum. Stealth Boys. Stim Packs. Okay. And then finally, miscellaneous. Bobby pin, bottle cap, fingers. I might want to turn these in. Food sanitizer, intact garden gnome, metro ticket, office employee ID, pack of cigs, pre-war money, and a rake. The heck do I have a rake for? Okay. AM. So 8 hours. And we'll sell this stuff and we'll be on our way. Hope you're doing good today. Fallout is always a great time, however you play it. It really is. We've got, yes, this playthrough, which has been going up on my main channel for a long time. I started this forever ago.
Here. You've...
Thanks.
Certainly.
Stim? Okay, keep that up, yeah. Keep giving me stim packs. I'll take that. Then we got our Fallout New Vegas Psychopath playthrough, which has been a heck of a lot of fun. And we've got our Fallout 4 Next Gen playthrough, which we definitely got to stream at some point because it's been a while for that one. But yeah, we're doing a lot of fun. I want to get to Fallout 1 and 2 and redo
Dad
those
says
as well.
Not to talk to strangers.
Oh, hey!
What up? No. Let me see what you got for sale. Okay, keep all that. Keep that. She's got 325 caps. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. No, keep the rat. Radix is not addictive, right? I still am confused by that. Pack of cigs, pre-war money, and a rake. Boop, boop.
Good hunting!
Boop, boop. Okay, and then finally, the fingers don't matter. Whatever, we'll hold on to them. All right, to the pit. Working out at the moment. How you doing? Doing good. Just woke up after Alan waking it up again all day long yesterday. Need to get me some coffee. Good hunting. Thank you. Alan Wake 1 or 2? Yeah, not a big fan of Alan Wake 1. Don't really understand why it's so popular, to be honest with you. But Alan Wake 2, I've only heard good things about. It seems like it improved on every respect.
You got a disguise. Good. We're ready to head out. I'll meet you up by the tunnel that leads to the pit. You go get whatever you'll need for the trip.
I mean, am I going to need... I feel like they're going to strip me down, aren't they? But we got the terrible shotgun. All right. I'll meet you over by the tunnel.
Whatever you say, hero. Just don't take too long. We need to get started. This ain't a short trip.
Okay. Well, hopefully we don't need too many more weapons, because I assume they took everything from you. Hopefully that's the case. Open door to the pit tunnel. Yeah, remember this creeped the hell out of me as a kid. I really did not like this DLC. Okay.
Before we go, there's one last thing.
What up? This doesn't sound good.
Relax, it's not about you. It's about your companion. We only have enough supplies for 2. He's gonna have to stay behind. Besides, we don't need a, whatever he is tagging along with us. He'll only draw attention.
Oh, interesting. I always love when they give, specific dialogue. Okay. This is unique Fox dialogue. Cool. You sure he can't come?
Yeah, I'm sure. You can hook up with him again when you get back. Now come on, let's get going.
All right, buddy. Is he gone? Wonder what he says about dog meat.
Before we go, there's one last thing.
Yeah, you said that. That's how it has to be, I understand.
Yeah, that's the way it is. You can hook up with him again when you get back. Now come on, let's get going.
Okay, I'm ready. You want me to activate handcart? This tunnel leads to a complicated network of tunnels and old highways that travel far to the northwest, to the pit. The going will be rough and harsh, supplies will be scarce, and you won't be able to return until your business there is concluded. Are you sure you wish to travel to the pit? Travel to the pit. Let's do it. It's been a long time. I think probably last time was the first Fallout 3 playthrough we had. Maybe. Fox has returned to the museum. Okay, gotta remember that. You've discovered the Pitt train yard.
Hang on, someone's coming. Let me do the talking.
Okay. Probably should hotkey all of our stuff. Okay, frags on 3, mines on 8, Jingweis on 7, nuke grenade, whatever, terrible shotgun on 5. Oh, I am but a slave, living my slave life. Whatever shall I do? Whatever shall I do?
Hey, what are you guys doing here? I might ask you the same thing. You've got a lot of guts coming back to this place, Werner. Yeah? Well, I guess that's the difference between us. I have a lot of guts. You don't. What are you waiting for? Get him!
Drink some water, bro. Hold on. Pitt Raider, combat shotgun, medics, pack of cigs, Raider commando armor, shotgun shell. Do we need to wear the slaver set? I guess we'll take that in case we can switch it.
Here come more of them. Watch out.
Okay. Where? Yeah, so I got a close range weapon. It's going to be a little bit hard to help you out here. Give me 1 second. There's like a third body. Okay, one over there, one over there. There was like somebody in the distance, right? Who the hell? Oh, he's like shooting the body. Why? Bro, he's dead. It's a dead body you're shooting at. You okay? Pitt Raider. Boop, 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 boop. Raider Pain Giver armor. My god, how many Raider sets did they add? Boop, boop, boop. Iconoclast armor. Supervisor helmet. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. A lot of stuff already. Maybe they do that to give you some, like, options early. What is up, Juicy Bicep? Welcome in. Almost a 10 house stream 2 days in a row. I don't know how you do it. Me either. Sometimes when I get stuck on something, I can't stop until it's finished. Understandable.
This is as far as I can go. It's up to you from here on out. Don't expect to take anything you have in with you. They'll strip you clean, but I'll find a way to get your things back to you. Once you're inside, find a slave named Medea. She'll be able to help you. Remember, your goal is to get access to Asher and find the cure. After you have it, I'll contact you.
Yeah, why am I helping? What are you giving me, though? Information? Also, Tyler Perry's The Pitt. Also, you sure I can't sneak a weapon in?
Well, you might be able to get a small gun or a knife past them if you conceal it just right. I can do that for you, but I can't promise that they won't see it and just gun you down. You want the gun or the knife?
Huh. I'll take the gun, give me the knife. Never mind, I'm fine without it. I mean, I have to doubt they would just like, hey, he's got a gun, and then it just ruins the whole DLC. I'll take the gun.
Okay, here you go. Don't take it out until you get past the gate. You clear on what you need to do?
I think so. Concealed 32 pistol. Yeah, but I don't think I trust you. Do we trust him? He's kind of jerk, but I guess I trust him. Get in, find Medea. Got it.
That's it. Good luck. We're counting on you.
Okay. Did you take all my... No, I guess he didn't take all my stuff. Alright. Peace. So yeah, they do strip you of everything. So yeah, I think... I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they take all your stuff, so you don't want to bring in a lot of things, because then you have to deal with getting everything from this DLC and then leaving on top of all your normal stuff as well. It's just a huge pain. Boy, oh boy. The Pit. Some enemies over there. Okay. Welcome to The Pit. State of Independence. Visit PA. Enjoy your stay. So yeah, Pittsburgh, America, if you're unaware, for the uninitiated. Landmine. Hello? Can somebody take me? Travel to the... Okay. I mean, this isn't very welcoming to slaves, I have to be honest. What am I supposed to be doing? I hear dogs up ahead. Okay. Am I supposed to be, like, going this way? I genuinely have, like, no memory of it. Hello? Okay. Yo, guys, I'm a slave in need of a, you know, somebody taking care of me here. Mole rat. Whoop! Didn't see that one. My God, there's so many landmines. What the hell? Whoa! Who the hell is that? Pitt. This is so weird to me. I feel like they're supposed to, like, bring me in or something. I don't know if I want to be killing these guys. Because, like, yeah, he said don't draw a gun until you get past the gate. Also, there's no way for me to even shoot this dude. Okay, I guess I'll just keep going straight. This is very, very weird to me. I feel like there's supposed to be some NPC that just, like, brings you in or something. Maybe these guys. What's up? Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Slaves running for it, but there's mines all over the ground. There's the gate. Hello? What's up? How's it going?
I love it. Another slave wanted back here, huh? What's wrong? Couldn't get over the bridge? You're lucky I don't fucking paste you. Why, I should... Wait, what the... Now would you look at this? Where'd you get all this shit anyway? Whatever. Mine now. Thanks, Scab. I hit the jackpot today. Now get back in there and get to work, or next time I'll just stake you out there for the trugs.
Okay. Got Mex. He does not sound like a kind fella. Who the heck are you? Pit Raider? What the heck's going on with your hair? Better take time to find purple dye and chop your hair up all like that. When you got other pressing matters, huh? What's that? Footlocker requires key. Okay, that's definitely our stuff. Probably when this DLC ends. Okay.
Get in there and get to work, asshole.
Sure. Sounds fun. Gate to downtown. Downtown. What's up, our Piazza? Welcome in. Hello, hello. You have discovered the Pitt downtown. Pitt broadcast signal into the pit.
Your friends are dead. You're next if you don't talk. You helped them escape. I know it.
Pit slay. Yeah, they look like
can
zombies.
do this the
Ew.
easy way, or the I break you in fucking half way. Your choice. Fine. Have it your way. Fucking talk, you piece of shit.
Yeah. I think you could tell why I didn't really like this DLC when I first played it. It was just like super dark for me. Yeah, very depressing. A lot of sickness, disease, mean people. Not my thing. Back in the day. Now, I could revel in the darkness. Okay. Hi.
Werner sent you, didn't he? Good. He finally found someone. We can't talk out in the open like this. Meet me in my house as soon as you can. We'll talk there.
Sounds good. See you soon. Meet with Medea in private. Okay, I just don't want to miss anything. Not sure what they're doing down there. Batu, batu. Gonna go for all the metal ingots once you are in the pit. Yeah. I suppose we have to, huh? For the 100%. Yep, I forget how much of a task that is, but you get some good stuff from it, don't you? Definitely have done it in the past.
Well, aren't you a tough one?
What up? Moving on up. All right, come on, wrap it up quickly now. Moving on up. Cherry bomb. Door to Medea's quarters.
All right, we can talk now, but we shouldn't take too long. They saw you come in here, so they'll come looking for you if you take too long. I have a plan for getting you into Asher's palace, but we need to wait. In the meantime, you're going to have to blend in.
You're right. What can I do so I don't stand out?
I don't know what you saw on the way in, but the guards don't really take kindly to workers just standing around. You're going to need to look busy, or they'll sniff you out pretty quickly. And if they get too close, you don't look like you belong here. So I'm going to send you out to do a job that will keep you away from the guards.
Yeah, you don't know what I saw here. Yeah, I saw 3 people get murdered in front of my eyes. It was pretty brutal. The reward better be worth all of it. What is the reward? Like I said, information about what? I'm still kind of confused. I don't remember the big reward being some sort of like lore dump or something. Didn't come here to work. I came to save you all. I didn't come here to work. Sounds dangerous. What will I be doing? Whatever it is, I can handle it. Yeah, I'd like to think we're pretty confident in our abilities at this point in time. Whatever it is, I can handle it. So what is it?
Outside of the mill, there are a bunch of old steel ingots just lying around. Every so often, the foreman puts out a work order to collect them. It's practically a death sentence, and they never assign it to anyone. They make us pick who's going to do it. Bastards.
And let me guess, the area's full of super mutants.
What in God's name is a super mutant? You know what? Never mind. Whatever they are, you're wrong. What it is full of are trogs.
Why would she not know what a super mutant is? I mean, there's super mutants in New Vegas on the other side of the country. I would assume there would be super mutants closer to DC in Philadelphia or Pittsburgh, right? What the hell is a trog?
They're what most of us hope we never become. The contamination gets to everyone to some degree. For most people, it's some form of cancer. Sometimes harmless, sometimes not. For others, the contamination drives them insane. If it doesn't kill them, it changes them. They become animals, deformed and inhuman. It's not pretty. They're everywhere and they kill on sight.
Okay. So where can I get some weapons?
I can't really help you there. Ask around. Maybe check with Marco in the mill. He's been making some of our tools into weapons. You might even be able to find a gun on one of the dead bosses out in the steel yard. What was that?
What's going on in here, Medea? Who is this scab?
Nothing. Nothing, sir. I was just telling this new worker about the job the foreman posted.
Oh, yeah? So he's the one that's going out to the steel yard, huh?
Yes, sir. I told him what he needs to do. He knows. 10 ingots, as fast as he can.
Well, then. I hope you also said goodbye. All right, playtime's over. Get to work, grinders.
Well, it's home, I guess. You see how they make us live?
I thought he was about to stab her to death. I was like, I don't remember that happening. He was like, you better say goodbye then. Okay, yeah. Depressing-ass DLC, my God. Unsafe working conditions. Collect 10 ingots from the steel yard. Optional, get a weapon from Marco. We do have a gun, right? What do we... silenced... What is it? 32 pistol with 24 shots. Yeah, probably not going to go that far. Also... Man, oh man. Yeah, it's kind of a challenge getting even into this place because we're already at like half health. Let's sleep for an hour. Restore that. Let's go to downtown. Okay, who the heck is Marco? Optional, get a weapon from Marco. Pitt downtown. Cool new map. There's the bridge. Yeah, I really wish I knew the geography of this place better, too. I don't really know, like, where Pittsburgh is in relation to D.C. I mean, obviously, East Coast, but... yeah, I need to look at a map. It's been a while since I've been on the East Coast. Yeah, who is Marco? Do we just have to find him? Slave Master.
What? You want me to knock your teeth out? Shove off.
What's going on? Are those like broken bottles? Okay. Kind of interesting little helmet you got there. Downtown.
Hey there. Welcome to the family.
Oh my god. Dude, if you're like this, I mean, find some way to... I don't know. That just looks rough. You're like a ghoul, but even worse, basically. Family, you're all slaves. You're not family. Why are you so cheery?
I'm not cheery, really. I've just accepted my role here. I found a book once. Medea read part of it to me. It said, "The master doesn't try to be powerful. He is powerful. An ordinary man keeps reaching for power, and thus never has enough."
True, yeah. So you're just happy to be where you are?
I'd like to be free, but I'm not. And the harder I cling to that idea, the more miserable I'll be that I'm stuck here. And this work is hard enough without extra misery. Speaking of which, I should get back to it.
Yeah, man. Well, that's a good attitude. I like to think, I don't know, obviously we can all say what we think we would do in a situation like this, and then when reality hits, it probably would be different. But like, if they arm us with weapons and stuff like that, like, there's no way in hell I'm like living in this situation where I'm just like a slave, and then also my body is like slowly decomposed. I will at least go out trying to kill people with like that power tool. I feel like that's no way to live, man. No way to live. The mill. To the mill. Okay, where the heck is Marco? Need to find me a weapon from Marco. From Marco. Where the heck is Mr. Marco? Pit slaves, nobody uniquely named. So yeah, it's basically a steel mill, you know. Open gate requires key. Where the heck is Mr. Marco? Are you Marco?
So you're the lucky scab gathering ingots for me today, huh?
Yep, that's me.
Good to see a little enthusiasm for once. Well, follow me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hold on. I definitely do not want to do this without a weapon, but where the heck is this guy? Marco.
Hey, not so loud. The bosses can't see what I'm up to over here.
And what are you doing?
Making weapons. Lots of them. There's something coming, and soon. So, I take the crap we find out in the yard and some of the tools we use, and I make them into stuff we can fight the bosses with.
Okay, I like the sound of that. It's close to the border of Ohio. Oh, it's a level 10 cope, bro. I need a weapon. Can you help me out?
Yeah. You're the one Medea told me about. Werner sent you, right? I can help you out. Take this. It's called an auto axe. Nice, huh? I make them out of the old car parts the breakers drag in from the city. Do what you can with it. Just be careful around the bosses. Make a wrong move, and you're done.
Cool. So new weapon from the Pitt DLC. The auto axe. Damage 22. Condition not great. And we don't even have melee weapons, really. But we'll work with what we got. Activate rotary press terminal. Steel press status screen. Rotary press 1 status active. 2 status active. Emergency stop. Well, I don't know why we would want to... I mean, he's trying to make weapons for people, right? So why would we stop that? I don't know what that would do. To the steel yard. Okay, I'm going to take a bathroom break, ladies and gentlemen. I shall be back. Remember to follow the stream if you haven't already. BRB. And we're back. Collect 10 ingots from the steel yard. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. The abandoned area.
Well, up there, you'll be seeing lots of those. And if you survive them, you'll probably run into those crazies that live up on the blast furnace. Tell you what, why don't you do me a favor and get killed close to the door? That way, I don't have to walk so far to loot your corpse, eh?
Well, that's not very nice.
Get out there and grab some ingots. Don't come back without at least 10.
Okay.
Turn them into me and I'll see if I can slip a little something your way.
Yeah, luckily for you, I am a completionist, so we most likely will be getting you all those ingots. I guess, like, when we come across certain mechanics and stuff, it really, you know, it's like, okay, do we consider this part of the 100%? You know, getting all the ingots, yeah, I would say so. The steel yard.
You best get out of my face and back to work.
Okay. We've got no aid, though. How's this even going to work? Here we go. The steel yard. Just if you want a guide for all 100. Oh, there's 100 of them. Forgot about that. Thanks for the link. Let's see these mutated peeps. Yeah, we just saw them back there. Some trogs. Hey GV, will you be checking out the Fallout London mod for Fallout 4? Yeah, as usual, I'm not a big mod guy, but if it's something that's like especially, I don't really know much about it. I've heard of it. I just don't really stay up to date on mods typically, unless it's something like Sky Oblivion, for instance, which I'm obviously very excited for. But yeah, I mean, if it's like a big, you know, story-based thing and it seems quality, for sure. I think a lot of the time my issues are, especially the voice acting. A lot of the time the voice acting just isn't up to snuff, you know, which I'm voicing a mod as we speak. And hopefully I'm gonna, it's my first ever performance, so hopefully it's gonna be good. But yeah, if it looks good, I mean, I'd consider it for sure. I don't know anything about it though. Steel ingot, 556, 556, assault rifle, pitch slave, boop, 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 boop. Well, boy. Okay. Tattered slave outfit, agility and endurance +1. Not bad. Assault rifle, we'll put that on 5. Baseball bat, don't really need that. Okay. So, yeah, welcome to the Pitt DLC. Very interesting DLC. Like I said, I really did not like it. Same thing with Dead Money for New Vegas. Basically, it came out, it was super dark, super depressing, you know, in a lot of ways. And I was just like, yeah, it's not really my thing. Also, horror-based a little bit with the trogs and with the, you know, what are they even called? The villa dwellers or whatever in Dead Money. But since then, I have come to appreciate dark things, horror-based things, etc. So I'm hoping I walk away. The Pit's kind of a mystery to me. I don't remember... Remember Asher? I don't remember... Yeah, this will basically be re-experiencing it, pretty much, for me. Because I have not done the Pit in a very, very long time. But yeah, I think I'll like it. Just because I really do like dark and gritty stuff these days. But yeah, there's like 100, I guess, ingots, which are kind of like collectibles. And if you find them all, you get unique stuff. You get stuff from Everett. That's his name, right? Which, yeah, well, I guess we'll look every single spot. Yeah, because you've got the steel mill or the steel yard or the abandoned zone or whatever the heck it's called.
Don't you, Billy?
Bro, are you stupid?
Billy?
Trog Savage. He's not killing him.
Help me!
What did you think was gonna happen, man? What? He hit me through the freaking gate. Come on, bro. Seriously? You going for the other guy? You just talk. The hell? Or is that him? Can I shoot you through this? Excellent. So yeah, you got this like big steel mill area sort of thing. And then there's like 100 steel? Yeah, steel. Ingots. Where you got all these trogs, which, yeah, I was always so scared of as a kid. It's so hilarious to think back, especially with these graphics. Like, why were we so scared? Come on. But I just, yeah, did not like horror things, ever. So yeah, we'll get all of them. We'll explore this whole place top to bottom, basically. There's a lot of, like, they put, like, you know, wherever there's, like, a little interesting area, they usually put a couple of steel ingots, which I've definitely gotten all of them before, so hopefully it's not going to be too hard this time around. But we got to keep an eye. Yep, there's a couple. Steel ingots. How much do they weigh? They weigh 1 each. Okay, so worst case scenario, we're weighed down by 100. Guess that's not that big of a deal. The reward for all 100 is pretty sweet. I don't remember what it is, but let's not spoil it either, just so we're surprised by it. Yeah, I feel like you get unique weapons or something, but yeah, don't let me know. Curious as to what it's gonna be. Did you have a tough time surviving when first starting the game, or is it me being new to the series? My first playthrough ever, I honestly do not remember at all. I mean, this was my first Fallout game, so yeah, it must have been a rude awakening, I'm sure. But back in those days, I shudder to think, I played everything on very easy, on the easiest difficulties because I wanted to be a god. So disgusting to me now. It's like, ugh. And then it's so funny. That's like when I started my YouTube channel. And then over time, you know, I started upping the difficulty because I didn't want to, you know, I wanted to show the game in its natural state. And then I was like, oh, challenge is fun. To be challenged is fun. Okay, I understand that now. So yeah, probably not. Thinking back to like my early playthroughs, I mean, I probably was just on the easiest difficulty. Just because I wanted to complete everything, kill everybody in one shot, blah, blah, blah. Once I upped the difficulty, played on normal. Is Fallout 3 particularly difficult? I would say no, but it really honestly depends on what your build is, obviously. If you're going something a little harder or whatever, or harder to find ammo for. I mean, the trick is if you do small guns, which I feel like everybody's first playthrough should be, if they want something, you know, standard, you should go for small guns, because you'll find them everywhere, you'll find ammo everywhere. Use VATS, go for the head, get the perks, you know, that are related to your type of weapon that you're using. Yeah, it could just be inherent game knowledge that I have that makes it a little bit easier, but... to answer your question, I don't feel like Fallout 3 is particularly difficult, but like I said, it could be entirely dependent on your build. If you're just going for something that is a little more challenging, or you don't have the perks that are benefiting you, basically. Okay. My god. Stuff everywhere. And they're not gonna hide them like back here or anything. Dude, you got your first voice acting gig. That's awesome. Congrats. Thank you. Yeah, basically, some guy just reached out to me and said they were working on a mod for New Vegas and had me in mind for a particular character for the mod. And as far as I've seen... How the hell did you even open that? Come on, bruh. As far as I've seen, looks pretty good. It's kind of like... Basically, I'm playing like a detective. Kind of a little bit in the vein of Nick Valentine, I suppose. And yeah, I sent him... I mean, I've never voice acted, you know, outside of... For funsies, of course. I've never really voice acted anything, so... Yeah, first gave him kind of a baseline, just kind of reading, and then after that he was like, oh, can you do a little more like, you know, 50s hard-boiled detective or whatever, kind of like from LA Noire. And I was like, yeah. And then I sent him the second take, and he was like, that's exactly what I'm looking for. And it's like, perfect. Haven't heard back from him since, though. He said there's a timeline for the mod, so I guess he's just working on the script and everything. But, yeah, should be fun. Perk added, surviving in the steel yard has taught you something about life in the pit. You will now do extra damage with the signature weapon of the slaves, the auto axe. Okay. Just from, like, being in here for a little bit? Sure. Yeah, I guess we should use the auto axe. We just don't have much melee weapons. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to hide them, like, back here, but might as well look this place entirely up and down. Oh, do you just get, like, perks? Or maybe it's you get perks for, like, every amount of steel ingots you find. Alrighty. Let's go this way. 90 ingots. I mean, I love that reward, but there's 10 total rewards for getting all 100. 5 or 6 of them are really cool. Yeah, I remember them being good. I remember there definitely being motivation to get all of them. Which I have done at least once, I'm pretty sure. I have to have. Oh my god. What's up, buddy? Come on over. What the hell? Okay. Glitched out already. That was fast. Alright, it's literally invisible in my hands now. Pit slave, tattered slave outfit, assault rifle. Got a whole bunch of radiation here, which we definitely want to be careful for. Oh, steel ingots. Come on, give me the ingots. Red pass card. Oh, don't do this to me. Okay. But it says activate, too. Yeah, so it's like, the game is treating it as like a environmental object. Jet. Yeah, what is going on with this weapon? It's got a mind of its own. That's cool and all. I think we'll switch back to the assault rifle then. I'd like to see my weapon. Boop, boop, boop. 556, Pit Raider, frag grenades, gamma shield armor. Rad resistance and agility -1. Gamma shield armor. Interesting. Okay, 3 more ingots over there. Yeah, can we chill with the radiation? I'm not even close to anything. Gamma shield, but it's almost broken. It's better than what we got, though. Okay, which slave outfit is better? Worn slave, tattered slave. This one's got 2 DR. This one's valued at 2.5. So I guess this, right? Okay. Assault rifle. Good. Yeah, I want to use the auto axe, but not if it's going to disappear on me. It's going to be a little tricky. I think dead money was way creepier. What's up, Jay Skellington? Yeah, I would say so. Dead money, yeah, I could deal with the pit back in the day, I think. I definitely did not like exploring this. Like, it was just the exact opposite of the type of atmosphere that I enjoyed back then. Just, again, so bizarre to me. So hilarious that I was so scared of stuff like this. So yeah, I definitely didn't like it, I don't think. I mean, I probably appreciated it, but I just didn't probably want to play it again after that. But, oh my god. Ugh. But, yeah. Yeah, I would agree Dead Money's creepier. It's like the fog and then, anything with, like, gas masks. You know, it's always, like, a creepy element. Like the, Doctor Who. Are you my daddy? What is it? Are you my father? Whatever that episode is. Okay. This sort of thing is always really annoying because you gotta look for every single square inch. Are you my daddy? Are you me father? I'd like some more, please. Don't know if we can go into these buildings or not. Let's go over there. Yeah, Bethesda jumping. If you're on any slope at all, just eat your jump. Figured that was going to happen. Would they put them in there? That'd be kind of evil, to be honest. Leaning towards small guns since I'm finding them so far. Yeah, if you want an easier time, small guns is... There's just, yeah, you'll find the most ammo. I tried, I played a lot of Fallout, obviously. And I tried to make this a explosives, big guns playthrough, but it was not very satisfying at all. Since, yeah, the 5mm machine gun, 5mm minigun, just, you could have like 5,000 rounds of ammo, and it'll just eat it all up in like 2 seconds. So yeah, I would definitely suggest small guns as a solid playthrough style. What is this? It's a dancing arm. Okay. Further into the pit. I saw some enemies somewhere back here. Where the heck you guys at? Gotta play the mod when it comes out. I just don't know anything about it. If somebody could give me a lowdown on it, that'd be sick. Fallout London. I've heard about it. It's definitely like, I think, a popular upcoming mod. I'm assuming it takes place in London. But is it like a story mod? Or is it just like a new place to explore? I'm assuming there's going to be like quests and stuff. Yeah, is it going to be on the Creation Club thing or whatever? The mod system in the game? I don't know. Or do you have to like download it? Wild Bill. 32 caliber rounds, head wrap, note from Wild Bill, tattered slave outfit, and Wild Bill's sidearm. Yeah, I definitely remember there's some unique weapons in the steel mill, including Wild Bill's sidearm. Okay. Note from Wild Bill. I'm not going to make it. Millie, I'm sorry. I knew everyone thought I could do it, but they don't know what's out here. It's not just Trogs, but others. The Wild Men. Kind of funny considering my nickname Wild Bill back at the mill. Finding the ingots wasn't the hard part. They're everywhere. The problem was trying to make my way back to the mill. My trusty sidearm came in handy more than once, but I soon found myself in more trouble than I could handle. The gunfire alerted the wild men, and I assume it's only a matter of time before they find me. Sorry for letting everyone down at the mill. Let everyone know I tried my hardest. Bye. Poor Wild Bill. How good is your sidearm, though? That's what I care about. Looks like a little revolver. Okay. Wild Bill! Who had 2 ingots. I mean, bro, you only had 2 ingots. You didn't even find that money. I've already got like 10 times the amount of that. Yeah, I don't remember the Wild Men. What the heck are the what? Oh. Wild Man. I'm assuming they're aggro, right? Or else I just murdered somebody. Oops. Hello? You're gonna what? I'll tell you what you're gonna do, wild man. Your head is going to explode. Not necessarily what you're gonna do, but what's gonna happen. Your head will explode. As you can see. Merc veteran outfit. So we got a finger, so they are technically evil, apparently. Ooh, a couple more ingots, thank you. Wild man. Gamma shield armor, nice. More of that. Bobby pin, stim pack. Okay, we got a random oven for some reason. Empty locker. Ammunition box. I think I hear a Trog coming up. Oh my god. Hello, hello, hello. Also, Fallout London sounds super cool. Yeah, I guess if the actual game makers are not going to make a Fallout in a different country. At least the mod creators will handle it. Sleep for an hour, get some free healing. Okay. So that goes even further up. That's a dead end, right? Been all the way through there. Not this kind of middle part. I guess I could improve on, like, searching. Like, if I did, like, a perimeter and then worked my way inwards, would that be better? Is that, like, a better way to do this? Alright, let's go upwards. Echoing Spirit Fan, congrats on your voice acting gig. I'm not sure if I'll ever play Fallout, so you'll have to do a playthrough of the mod so we can hear your debut. Yeah, I'm sure I will. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it seems pretty interesting on paper, at least. I don't know too much about it, and I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to give up the goat on what it is, but yeah, I'm just excited to obviously throw my hat in the ring. Ba-ba-ba. Take all. Take all. Take all. Okay. So this is a dead end. Where the heck do we go now? This goes over this way? Okay. Stay on the upper parts for now. Try to find any that may be up here.
This is gonna be fun. It's go time. Die.
That's teamwork. We're friends now, right? Are we friends? Wild man? But you're a woman. The heck? Okay. Good night. Okay, what do you got? Buff out? I guess we'll trade it if we can trade with some mean men. Alright. Hopefully they're not going to put any on these pipes. Does not look like it. Do-ba-da-do-ba-da-do. Ba-da-ba-do-ba-do. Or maybe. Huh! Almost seems like there's something at the end of this. Do-do, do-do, do-do. Are you my mummy? Do you actually get that reference? Oh! Oh! I don't think we've ever talked about Doctor Who. No, 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 no! Don't think they'll have anything unique. Okay, so they did put some over here. Alright. Booba dabba ba da boo. Doo 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 doo. Okay, we got a Trog scrambling over there in the distance. Doo 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 boom bum bum ba da bum ba da ba da ba bum. Ya ba do ba do ba. Hoo. Doo 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 doo. Okay. This is a dead end, it would appear. Seems like it. Okay. Let's go see where this leads. It's a wild man for sure. Trog Savage. Yeah, and you are going crazy. What the hell? Okay, lots and lots of enemies encroaching on our position. What do you got over here? Pit slave. Boop, 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 boop. Bunch of gore. A lot of ingots here. Boop, boop. Boop. No. Boop, boop, boopity, boop. Yeah, how do those, I wonder how those auto axe perks work. I feel like there's more. We spent a lot. Is it time-based? The more time you spend in the steel mill? Or is it based on how many steel ingots you get? I wonder. What's that? Trog Savage. Whoo! Jesus. What a bloody mess. Okay, what do you got? Boop, boop. Pack of cigs. Kind of getting up there on carry weight at the moment. There's a famous children's book called Are You My Mommy? Not sure if it's the show you're talking about, but it is referencing that book. The show I'm talking about is Doctor Who, and in the first new season, I guess. I mean, at this point, it's hardly new. But with Christopher Eccleston as the ex-Doctor, whatever number it was, 9th, I feel like? I don't know, there's been so many. But, yeah, kind of the, I guess, the revival of the Doctor Who show. The first guy. There's a very famous scene where there's a bunch of, like, dead kids from, like, World War II, I think, with gas masks. Very creepy. Boop, boop. And I think they say, are you my mommy? Because they're looking for their parents, because they're like ghosts, basically. How about no? Go away from me. Scatter! Okay, where'd your body go? Boop! Alright. Let's see. Came from there. That was done. And then this over here, we can go back behind here, but we've already done that. So up and up and up and up. My dad's a Doctor Who fan, so I watched him in the newer seasons until Matt Smith became the Doctor. Wow, I would not peg your dad as a Doctor Who fan. That's quite interesting. Matt Smith. Oh yeah, he's in House of the Dragon. Yeah, I watched all the Christopher Eccleston. I got to David Tennant.
Killing time.
I don't know why I just fell out of it. I think it's because, again, it's just like whenever there's something that's so extensive.
You wanna be...
You want to be my new boyfriend? No, I'm good. Sledgehammer Merc veteran outfit. Yeah, I watched up to like the David Tennant stuff, and then I just fell out of it. Even though everybody loves David Tennant. I like how they're like wild man, but they just talk normally. Okay, that's gonna suck. Okay, I want to loot him. Hopefully he didn't explode everywhere. Frogman, I just got a sub for a channel I don't even watch or follow. Yeah. Yeah, if you... Yeah, basically when somebody gifts a sub... Basically when somebody gets a sub, if there's no, like, targets in the channel, it'll try to go for people that have, like, popped into the channel at some point. And then I guess if there's nobody for that, then it'll, like, I guess gift it to people that are related or have been in other channels that that channel's related to somehow. Never quite knew exactly how it worked. It's usually like a chain reaction sort of situation. Thank you. What's this? Turret control system. Storeroom. 0 out of 9. Can't be that. Store. this. S-T-O-R-E-R-O. Cannot be that. S-T-O-R-E-R-O-O-M. Probably this. Yup. Okay, warning, no targeting data. Deactivate, which is kind of antithetical because we lose that on experience. But whatever. That must be the pit. Okay, there's somebody even higher up here. Up and up and up. I probably should heal a little bit. Blood pack. Buff out jet, Med-X, purified water. Boop, boop. Alright, I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Never got into Doctor Who. I enjoy it for the sort of... like, you know, what's it called? Anthology effect, where it's like lots of different main characters, lots of different doctors, lots of different, you know, monster of the week types, you know, different story every week. I like that sort of thing. But it never, like, fully stuck with me. I don't know exactly why. It never just really got its hooks into me, basically. But it seems like a good show. Obviously massively popular. The hell? Okay, that's interesting. Oh, hello. It's a wild man. How wild. Anyways, off with your head now.
Ow! Ow!
Was worried about that. Okay, where the hell are we? Hold still. Where are you going, bro? Where the heck are you going? You ain't getting away. Mirelurk cakes. Where the heck did you find a Mirelurk out here? What? You just get that one perk after you collect 10. Increases damage by 25%. Don't think there are any more perks. Oh, okay. I remember that there were, but I guess it was a false memory. Not a David T fan. Everything I've seen, he's been great. No, it has nothing to do with him. I mean, he did a great job. As far as I watched him, and I know he's popular. No, I think I just fell out of the show at that point. I just wasn't as interested in it. But I could totally see why he's like the most popular doctor. I mean, he definitely has the potential for it. Oh my god. Stop pushing me off the dang thing. Dog meat. Who the heck like put all these up here and then put 2 medkits and then didn't even use the medkits? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 ingots at the top. It's hilarious how in Skyrim you just go to War Maidens and buy as many steel ingots as you want. There's like no limit. Buy 15 billion if you want. But in this game, oh, how rare they are. Although it makes sense, obviously. Post-apocalypse. Butter knife. I'm good. 4 shots left with this thing. Come on. Jesus. Took me an embarrassing long to figure out how to unlock terminals worked. It's confusing. Mainly if you have a brain that works like mine does, where it's like, gets very confused at like one option or another option, then it's like an infinite repeating confusion process. Where it's like, okay, does this mean... What the hell? you know, does this mean the letters are in the correct spot, or does this mean the other thing that I'm not going to be able to articulate? But yeah, it's a little confusing. They don't really explain it entirely all that well. But once you get it, it's very satisfying to be able to hack terminals well in this game. In this series. Alright, hopefully they want me to go down here. I don't know what the heck this is. Alright, let me see if I can pull through for this later hour with you. It's up to you, man. No one's forcing you to watch. Haha. Okay. Whole bunch more. That's good, that's good. Alright, Gamma Shield Armor. Repair that. Head Wrap, Merc Charmer. Merc Veteran. Probably should have kept the Veteran. Oh well. Worn Slave. Tattered Slave. Worn Slave. Merc Charmer. 32. Wild Bill. Boop, boop, boop. Cancel. 10mm pistol. Assault Rifle. Ba 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 ba. Oh yeah, hunting rifle uses 32. Whoops. Okay. What the heck is this now? Alright. Well, now the hard part. I don't know where the heck we left off. Hello! Gonna shoot you in your head, hope to get a crit, because I don't have any other shots for this thing. Okay, don't bite my ankles. It's disgusting. Okay, no 32. I could probably repair this with that now. Yep, and then... You shall do. Med X. Alright. Got a lot of steel ingots. I'm not going to look at the amount. It's probably less than 50, which is going to make me sad. So now we got all the interior areas. Anywhere you think they would be, they usually are. I remember that much. So. Went over to this corner. Where do we start going up? Went up there. That's where Wild Bill is, right? And that leads up and up and up and up. But we never went over this way on the bottom floor. I do not believe. There's probably something in that room right there. Okay, we've been in here. Save in case of a crash. Oh, yeah. Good call. My god, that would suck. That would be terrible. Yeah, I'm not too scared of dying. We're like basically God with all of our perks at this point, but yeah, crashes could definitely happen. Who are you? Pitch slave. Okay. So yeah, most of these areas do not look enterable. Couple more ingots here. Alright, let's stay on the ground level for now. Try to get everything on the ground level, maybe work our way up. I do not want this. I do not want this. What's happening back there? Wait, I swear I'm like hotkeying these grenades. Am I not? Did I not? 10mm assault rifle. Oh, we got 10mm. Yeah, put that there. Assault rifle auto axe on 7. Frag grenade on 3. Frag mines on 8. Frag grenades. Wow, you did it! Anyways, that's yours.
You're dead! Dead!
Oh, I'm dead. That's funny. For it looks like you are the one who is dead, you see. Burp, burp. How do you hotkey? I'm also playing on keyboard and mouse. Basically go into your items, go into your weapons, and then hold a button. So like hold 3, and then it brings up the hotkey menu, and then you can like, let's say you want frag grenades on 3. You can hold 3, and then click the frag grenade, and then it applies it. Basically. Basically. Boop, boop. Okay. Butter knife. Why do all these guys have bobby pins? What is the significance of that? There's no ingots back there, even though there's like wild men. Yep, no problem. Let's see, what can we talk about? Well, I watched the first episode of the new, quote-unquote, Twilight Zone. Aha, thank God I came back. I was like, why would there be this zone back here with nothing? Yeah, I watched the new, quote-unquote, Twilight Zone. I watched the first episode of the original Twilight Zone 50s show made by Rod. Is it Rod or is it Rod? Rod Serling. I think I always thought his name was Sterling. Yeah, really good, man. Wow. I was surprised. Really hate old shows. Not hate. Hate is the wrong word. I just can't get into them. The whole black and white, the whole, you know, mid-Atlantic or whatever the heck accent that is. What are you doing, darling? Don't you wanna help me? Come over here. That sort of stuff. It's like, what? Why was that a thing? Still don't even understand that. But yeah, just not my thing typically. Old shows. However, combat shotgun. However, yeah, it really did hold up. I looked up like, okay, does Twilight Zone hold up? Because I get it. It's a classic, but, you know, it's also very old. And I just feel like television and film has come such a long way, but you could argue, you know, they're classics for a reason, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, the first episode really held up. Basically, the premise was like the last man on Earth. There's like nobody else around. I thought the actor did a great job, whoever the heck he was. Don't have no idea if he was famous or not back in the day. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was very good. It was very long. I was surprised by how long that episode was. But I enjoyed it. And then I was like, okay, that's cool. And I probably should go through and watch this show because it's obviously extremely classic. Everybody loves it. But I was like, I want to see, I know they've made remakes and stuff. I want to see, like, the remake and see how that holds up. Okay, we started over there, right? So we did all that. And we came down from there. I think we should explore this situation and then up here as well. Oh, there's an ingot right there, yeah. So yeah, I watched the first 2019 Twilight Zone episode with Kumail Nanjiani. And, yeah, not so much. Not so much. The premise was like he's a comedian. They basically just ripped off Death Note, pretty much. And I looked up people's response to it, and sure enough, totally agreed, which is basically like, you kind of know it's a very, very long episode, and you kind of know exactly where it's going to go within the first, like, 6 minutes. And I was like, yep, that's exactly my issue with it, and that's exactly how it played out. And it was just so long. I feel like it was, like, over an hour of an episode, and you just know what's going to happen the whole time. So I wasn't that big of a fan of it. Also, I just don't think, like, Kumail Nanjiani is, like, that great of an actor or that funny. I don't know. I'm not, like, a big fan. It was like an hour-long, like, thing with him. Yeah. I don't know. Not for me, I guess. But the original, probably, I would enjoy a lot better. But I'm probably going to watch more of the new Twilight Zone also. Just to see. Because I think Adam Scott is in the second episode. Which I am a fan of Adam Scott from Parks and Rec days. But yeah, the original Twilight Zone, at least the first episode, was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. My senses are telling me... I don't think I've been down here, have I? We have, okay. It's just gonna be tough to not miss something here. When we came down from there, we jumped over there, but I don't think we went up the stairs over near there, though. Went into that, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go see this corridor here. See if there's anything we missed. My leg! I feel like we have been here. That's also confusing. Kind of similar, but most if not all of Hitchcock's work hold up and are pillars of film, in my humble opinion. I think the only Hitchcock film I've seen is The Birds in film class in school, like high school. I did not like it, I don't think. I think I found it very, 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 like, silly. And granted, that was in high school, so I don't know. If I watch it now, I might have a more intelligent eye on it or something, but yeah, I was not a fan. It just kind of felt really silly to me, you know, that, like, kind of felt like Birdemic, I guess, at the time, where it's like, oh no, birds. Oh god, not birds. Which I guess, yeah, I mean, if they could, like, peck out your eyes and stuff, that would be terrifying, but I don't know. I think at the time I just found it silly. What else has he made? Okay, we haven't been all through these train cars. That's new. What else has Alfred Hitchcock made? He made... Oh, he made Psycho? That's what it's called, right? Did he do Psycho? Yeah, he must have. So I have seen that too. I think I really wrote it off, though, at the time. Again, if I watched it now, I probably would have a much bigger respect for it. But at the time, back in the day, I think I watched that for, like, film class as well. And, yeah, I mean, I guess that encapsulates what I'm talking about. Like, it's hard for me to get into old stuff, because what if a psycho stabbed you in the shower? You know, since then, obviously, horror films have gone insane with what happens. So yeah, it just doesn't, you know, it just doesn't scare me, I guess, ultimately. Even though he is the quote-unquote master of tension, or whatever. Master of tension, right? But yeah, I'm sure they're great films. At the time, I mean, obviously. Door to supply plant. Wait, is that an inside area? At the time, I mean, I'm sure it was, like, horrifying for people. Oh my god, at our most vulnerable. How could that happen? Abandoned area. Oh, so this is a whole inside area here. Okay. But yeah, it just doesn't scare me. What else has he made? Rear view mirror, or rear, the rear, yeah, the 13th step or whatever, something like that. Automated maintenance. Ooh, what we got here? Emancipated. Tread 11. Emancipated. Cannot be that. E-M-A-N-C-I-P-A-T-E-D. Cannot be that, right? E-M-A-N-C-I-P-A-T-E-D. Could be this? So it's probably something with E-D at the end. Inhabitants? Yeah. Out of all these old black and white shows, I always wanted to watch Gilligan's Island. Yeah, that one was interesting to me back in the day. I just, yeah, I can't really... I've known people that really love, you know, around my age, that really love old stuff and, like, TV land stuff, and it's just never... It's never been something I didn't grow up with it. I mean, never been something that I've been too interested in. For more top-of-the-line Robco products, see your local showroom. Activate security bot 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. Should have done that first thing. Yeah, I do vaguely remember that being a thing that you can do. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to loot these guys, but hopefully they don't have anything unique. Okay. Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to join our Discord if you so wish. Sewer entrance to Pitt underground requires key. Power plant? Interesting. Okay. Don't remember that at all. Alright, we gotta remember that interior location over there. Interior crocodile. Was thinking about Birdemic 2. Have you actually watched that whole movie? It's like a run-on sentence was made into a movie. No. Yeah, I mean, I saw the JonTron video, and I feel like I got everything out of it that I could get out of it from that. I do enjoy, movies so bad that they're good, but such a particular thing, you can't really like, forge that in the lab. You have to just let it happen naturally. So with Birdemic, I don't know, I saw like the JonTron video or whatever, and I was just like, okay, it's really bad, and it's about birds, whatever. I get it. I don't think I have to see it, but maybe if I watched it, I would find it hilarious. I don't know. I love The Room, but it's really how like Red Letter Media has put it, where basically you have to be like a narcissistic. It has to be like a narcissistic passion project where like the director has a whole bunch of money for some reason, and then they make like some sort of passion project that is just hilariously bad. Like The Room, like all of Neil Breen's stuff. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff they cover on Red Letter Media that is that exact situation. Where it's just somebody with a lot of money and no artistic talent for directing or whatever. And they just make a horrendous abomination that's hilarious. Birdemic didn't really give me that vibe, It just felt like, what is this? But could be like really funny, yeah. I don't know. I would consider watching it for sure. Okay, I just feel like I'm missing something over here somewhere. What's up, buddy?
Move along, please.
Okay. Not here to impede your...
Move along.
Hey, I'm moving. Relax. Alright, let's go into that building and see what that's all about. Can't stay too long, but just wanted to say hi and hope everyone's having a good day. Keep kicking ass, GV. See you later. See you later, Poochie-ha. Oh, they died? How the heck did they die? Pencil? The hell? They actually got one over a Protectron. Wow. Good for them. Oh, we should check up there. There's probably someone in there, huh? Yeah. How the heck do you get into that, though? I guess we gotta get up on the train somehow. But how? But how do we accomplish this? Not sure. What are your thoughts on the original Exorcist? I feel like that still holds up as being very unsettling, even for being 50 years old. I've actually never seen it. I've never seen The Exorcist. We recently watched... There's some show called... The heck was it even called? Like, The Cursed Films or something? Going over, like, films that had kind of, curses around them or a particular zeitgeist around them that was like, this film is cursed! I'm sure they're gonna mention the Twilight Zone film where that horrible tragedy happened. What the hell even happened there? Some, like, helicopter crash and, like... decimated 2 people or something. But yeah, we watched the first episode of that show, which talked about The Exorcist, and kind of went into it a bit. Yeah, I bet if there was like, they showed some stuff in that episode that I was like, God, what the hell? That's a scene? It was like a particular scene in The Exorcist involving scissors, and I was like, Jesus Christ. So yeah, I could see at the time, like, they went into the whole thing, like, people were throwing up, and there was like a hype train made around it to try and like hype it up that may or may not have been as accurate as the media portrayed. People fainting and all this stuff. But yeah, it seems pretty freaking brutal for the time period especially. I'm sure if I watched it, yeah, I would agree it's unsettling. I don't know. Some of the makeup though with Linda Blair, is that her name? As the possessed character. I don't know. There's definitely some stuff that would unsettle me for sure, though. Mainly like the body stuff. I think that always gets to me. But in terms of the makeup and everything, I understand for the time. I understand for the time, like, that was cutting edge and everything like that. I get that, totally. I don't know if it would unsettle me, though. I've seen that, you know, image of her as the possessed Pazuzu, right? That's the demon. I've seen the image of that time and time again. I don't think it really does too much for me. But I'm also not religious, so usually the religious demon stuff, that stuff never gets to me. I don't believe in demons or ghosts or anything like that. Expensive. 1 out of 9. Expensive. Could be this. 1 out of 9. Expensive. Expensive. Cannot be that. Expensive. Gotta be this. Yep. Hitchcock's work is more interesting when it's focused on psychological horror drama than physical dangers. Yeah, I would probably find that more interesting too. Yeah, the whole Psycho thing, it's like... Well, it's interesting with Norman Bates and, like, the relationship with his mom and all that. Yeah, the psychological element. The whole getting stabbed in a shower. You know, I'm sure, again, at the time it was like, oh my god! But now we've seen countless worse things than that. Reconfigure targeting parameters. Activate turret system. System information. Robco. Reconfigure. Target data clear. Exercise caution. Activate turret. Okay, so that should target the trogs, right? But I guess there's no trogs. Okay, so now the turrets are gonna be live on me. We've got to be careful. We must be careful. What the hell? Who are you? Wild man? Wild men? Wait, why didn't the turrets fire on these guys? Turrets should have fired on them. Oh! Okay, the whole point of that was to... Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back! Thank you for watching. Follow the channel. Bit of a legend. Bit of legends. Combat knife. Finger. Granada. Where's that other lady? Where'd she go? Chinese officer sword. How the heck did you get that? How the heck did you acquire that? Nah, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. It's all good. 3 more ingots in here. Ba bum bum ba ba bum ba bum 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 ba ba bum ba boom bum. I don't know, Gilligan's Island just seems like the original idea, being castaways on an island trying to survive. Anybody feel free to correct me? Well, it's a comedy, right? I mean, there's literally like coconut inventions, isn't there? The scientists making machines out of coconuts or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool idea. Just I don't get much out of TV land personally. I never grew up with it, like I said. Never my cup of tea. Regarding new Protectrons, there have been several complaints in the past couple of weeks regarding the new factory Protectrons installed throughout the plant. Some of you feel this is the first step in the long process of phasing out the human aspect of the plant. Please be assured that this is not our intention. The new Protectrons are here only to protect you, the workers. Also, please remember to carry your ID with you at all times. The Protectrons are programmed to make sure these present in the plant are valid employees. Management. Regarding recent employees. Those employees who recently took it upon themselves to incapacitate a Protectron with a bucket of water and a sledgehammer have been dealt with and are no longer working at the plant. Let this be a reminder to all employees: those caught harassing and or damaging the factory Protectrons will be dealt with swiftly and severely. Management. Regarding new shipment, we've ordered 3 new protectrons to be installed immediately in the plant. One will take the place of the recent protectron that was destroyed by our very own employees, who, let me remind you, are now ex-employees. The other 2 will take their positions working on the assembly line. Management. They did not take kindly to being replaced. That trog has mentats. Oh my god. Alright. Hoping we didn't explode any steel ingots. Boop, boop. Clipboard and a dart. Turret control system. Have you ever watched The Platform on Netflix? Performed. Is that the one where there's like a bunch of people in a prison? There's like a platform lowering with food or something, and it's like, yeah, it's like it starts at the top or at the bottom, and everybody like eats the food, but then they try to ride the. I might have looked up the premise of that because I think I looked at the reviews and I feel like it was really bad or something. I was like, okay, but that sounds interesting. So then I might have like read the whole synopsis of it or something. I feel like. If that's that movie. It's one of those that like has a really interesting concept, but I feel like if I remember correctly, it was reviewed very badly. I could be wrong. Performed 1 out of 9. Cannot be that. Perform. Performe. Could be this. Yep. Warning, no targeting. Deactivate turret system. Okay. Birdemic is 40 minutes of slow, boring, poorly acted, pointless scenes, and the birds with plain kamikaze sounds show up, and it's the highlight of the film. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I'm talking about, I guess, is like, I don't really want to watch 40 minutes of nothing, you know, just to get to some crazy bird stuff. Unless the bird stuff is just totally worth it. But I've seen the CGI stuff, and it just looks quite poor. Quite poor indeed. Whoop. Okay. Sexy sleepwear. I always have one bobby pin for some reason. There's one more trog in there somewhere. There's one more trog in there somewhere. I do remember being a teenager, young adult in the 80s, 90s, and kind of scared to get in the shower when home alone because of the Psycho movie. Yeah, and that probably had that effect on me too, on some level. Like I said, I'm sure at the time when that film came out, it was deeply unsettling. But, you know, what my grandpa found scary, like, he found, you know... I remember just, like, talking to him one time about, like, the old Frankenstein movies or whatever, and he, like, found those terrifying, and then I'm watching it with him, and I'm just like, how the hell? I don't understand. It's, but... just a different age, obviously. A different age... There's a trog in here. There's a couple of trogs, in fact. They're eating people, I guess. Okay. Well, do whatever you want to do. I shall be moving on. Being very pretty for the camera. Oh, Yen. Yeah, I wish she stayed up. She just keeps leaving lately. Mountains, 1 out of 9. MOUNT. A-I-N. Cannot be that. M-O-U-N-T-A-I. Okay, it cannot be anything with N-S at the end. M-O-U-N-T-A-I. Nope. M-O-U-N-T-A-I. It's got to be this. Haha. Haha. For more top-of-the-line Robco products, see your local showroom. Run maintenance routine. Yeah, I'm assuming this is just to help us clear the trogs out. Not that that's that necessary. Grenade box. Come on. Come on. Coconut machine. See, I didn't even know that. I feel like modern Castaway shows would have an occasional reference to that show since it's like the original. Yeah. Gilligan's Island was, as far as I remember, a comedy. I mean, I watched a tiny little bit. I knew people that were fans of it, whatever. As far as I understand, Gilligan's Island is a comedy, right? And, you know, they're just like trying to get off, but it's more so about the characters and the crazy scenarios they'd get into. Wonder how it ends, though. I bet they get off, right? Get off the island, I'm assuming. But, yeah, no, there's like, I think there's like a scientist and he makes like coconut machines and stuff. I don't think it's to be taken that seriously, is my point, I guess. But yeah, Castaway, man, I haven't seen that in forever. Castaway was at least really good. Wonder if it holds up. Very, very impactful movie to me back in the day when I saw it as a kid. Ooh, here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Even more ingots. That's a Vault Tech. That's a Vault Tech broom, right? It's kind of interesting. Ooh, even more ingots. Okay, tons of stuff in here. My God. Pack of cigs, wrenches. Burp, 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 burp. Yeah, people keep mentioning that you can take all when you know, in these different games. I am aware. I know that you can take all. I just typically, at this point, like, try to keep my inventory very, very, very clean. So I usually go through manually. Holy crap. We read these, right? Yeah. But we have not read these. Private entry number 1. I brought it up with management today that the men down at the plant aren't taking the new shipment of robots lightly. They fear losing their jobs, and I don't blame them. It's my job to make sure morale stays high no matter what happens. It's hard to look each man in the eye and tell him he has nothing to worry about, even though I very well know he'll be unemployed in less than a month. I don't know how long I can continue to lie to these men. Tom McCullen, supply plant supervisor. I don't know why I'm giving a Boston accent. What would be a Pittsburgh accent? I have no idea. Is it close to like a Philadelphia accent, which is like so crazy when they did it on It's Always Sunny? I was like, that's a real... I thought it was a joke. I had no idea that was a real accent. I've managed to delay a rather large Schuylkill River... Like, it's such a weird, unique accent. Managed to delay a rather large shipment of Protectrons today. I told management that we've been having problems with a previous batch of robots that are not prepared for another batch anytime soon. This is complete bullshit, of course. The robots work perfectly. They outperform our best worker by a factor of 5. The men continue to lose morale day after day. Some blame me, but they don't understand that this is completely out of my hands. I'm doing everything I can to help these men keep their jobs. Tom McCullen, supply plant supervisor. Management made a surprise visit to the plant today. I guess they stopped believing what I've been telling them about the robots not performing to standards. They saw firsthand the speed and efficiency of the robots. Unfortunately, they also caught 2 employees in the act of tearing apart a Protectron, smashing it with a sledgehammer. It was to blame, of course. The men are starting to believe I am working closely with the managers and helping them in every way possible to save my own skin. Tom McCullen, supply plant supervisor. News broke out today over the loudspeakers that everyone needs to vacate the plant by 1 p.m. Due to budget cuts, this plant is shutting down. The men knew at once there was no budget cut. They ultimately decided I was to blame, having seniority in this section of the plant. As soon as I heard the news, I grabbed my pistol and made for the exit. It was quickly barricaded. I turned around and ran into this utility closet and locked the door behind me. I'll stay in here until the men go home. Tom McCullen, supply plant supervisor. The men won't leave. They're determined to wait until I come out. Probably going to give me one hell of a beating, that I'm sure of. I wish they understood how hard I worked for them, how I used every opportunity to delay the inevitable. They better get going, though. It's almost 1 p.m. The robots will be here in half an hour sooner if management hears of what's happening. Tom McCullen, Supply Plant Supervisor. I begged them to leave before the robots got here. They laughed and said they'd take care of the robots. It's me they wanted. Then came the familiar rattle of the Protectron. That got their attention. I soon heard laughter, cursing, and screaming down the hall. I opened the door and stepped outside. A couple of the workers burst around the corridor, screaming for help. A red laser lashed out from down the hall and severed Tim's right arm in two. I panicked and ran back into the closet and shut the door. The men slammed into the door and begged me to open it. Didn't say a word, just sat stunned, listening to their screams of agony as the robot finished them off one by one. Then silence. I put my ear to the door and listened. Heard the clanking of Protectron feet down the hall. I grabbed my pistol and backed away from the door. No way am I opening this door for anyone or anything. Whoever reads this, let it be known that I did everything in my power to keep everyone's job at the plant. And let this be an example of how not to replace humans with machines. Tom McCullen, Supply Plant Supervisor. Well, gosh dang, Tom McCullens. You did your best. You did your best. Unfortunately, I'm working with the Protectrons now. They're cool. They're sweet. Just knew the one character on Gilligan's Island is stuck with a broken pair of glasses, and that resonated with me so much. Yeah, just know Gilligan, Skipper, the hot chicks, scientists. Guess that's it. Movie Gaslight holds up really well. Not a Hitchcock film, but a psychological thriller and the origin of the modern term gaslighting. Oh. I am curious. Yeah, I've always been curious by the etymology of gaslighting. It always, you know, to me just sounded like, yeah, someone like holding a light to you and kind of like leading you further down like a path you don't want to go or something. I was like, what? Yeah, why else? What else would that mean? What else would be the genesis of that term? What the heck? Oh. Oh, yes. Of course. The Man Opener. Such a great name. So this, I believe, is a unique auto axe. Yep. You could repair it with auto axes. The Man Opener. Okay. Let's try to use that a bit. Does it look different? Is it like New Vegas that changes the look of these? Wild Man. Steel ingot. Huh. This guy was living large up here. Did somebody kill him, I guess, with the Man Opener? That's why his head's off. I suppose so. Move
along, please.
Move along. Oh. What's up? Oh! Ah! Well, it would be cool if these auto axes weren't glitching out of my hands. I mean, they seem strong, especially with not much melee weapons. But, yeah, they're disappearing. Not good. Not good. Ooh. Okay, what do we got here? Read all that already. That doesn't matter. Okay, hopefully we got all the ingots in here. No, no. Did I really just fall down here? Like a fuel? Now we're gonna go back up there because there might be something at the end of that path. Oh, do we also do both of these paths? Where does this go? Did I not go down here? Might have been a blessing in disguise. Well, hello, hello. It's like a little baby trog. No, I don't want that hammer. Get the heck out of my inventory. Hammer, 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 hammer. No. No. Yeah, I don't think we came down here. And that is really good. Wow, okay. Just a flamer. Yep, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5. Holy crap. Okay, thank God we fell down by accident. I would have probably not realized these were here. And then that would have been what stuck us up, no doubt, trying to get all these ingots. Okay. Subnautica is so weird. Just place down an alien containment and eggs or falling through it. Looked it up and the fix was supposedly delete the save and restart completely. I only had to save and reload. I do also want to say this has been a bug since its beta. Yep. Yeah, I love Subnautica, but definitely there are certain aspects of it that are not nearly as fleshed out as the other aspects. I mean, I just loved it for the exploration, the story, the water world that was actually fun to navigate in compared to every other water level in every other video game. But the base building I never got like too crazy into. I just like, for me with base building stuff, it's always like, I mean, I'm going to play, eventually I'm going to move on. I'm going to play another game, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't need to devote my life to making a whole base to something just to go on to like Rust and then make a whole new base there, then go on to some other survival game, make a whole new base there. I suppose it's part of the fun. To me, it's like, what's really the permanence of that? Oh, back at the start. Okay, we must be close. We have so many ingots at this point. I'm assuming we're kind of close to getting them all now. So where have we not been yet? Where have we not gone? Hey GV and chat, how's it going? I saw that you're playing Shadow of Mordor again after some time. Did you start from the beginning or continue the old save? What's up, Dank-a-Wank? Welcome in. We started from the beginning because I want to keep it, like, more present in my mind. The first playthrough we got a decent amount of ways into it, but a lot of starting, a lot of stopping, you know, taking forever in between episodes, that sort of thing. I definitely want to stay more mindful of the story and characters and events this time around. So yeah, we restarted it. Had a lot of fun. Definitely going to jump back into it. I don't know. It'd be good for bonus streams, but as I've said, I'm trying to cut the bonus streams, most likely, for the most part, simply because I want people to look forward to the streams, not just like, oh, we have GV all the time? You know what I mean? And also, I want to balance my life as well, not just work, as I've done in the past. Get better at that. Well, I feel like we've explored the majority. Alright, let's take a look at how many ingots we have. 85 out of 100? So was it 90 or was it 100? So we're only missing 15 or 5. $100 ingots? Okay. So we're missing 15. So it could be like a big cache, or it could just be like 3 separate little piles somewhere. Oh boy, alright. Went all the way up there, did all that stuff. Went into those. Did the train yard, although they may be on top of the train. Could they be on top of the trains? Yep, indeed. That's pretty tricksy. Do 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 ba ba doom ba ba doom boom ba doom ba da doom ba doom. 86, 87. Okay. 13 left. We went into that, right? I was like, we gotta get into that one. Yeah, we went up there and jumped down, I'm pretty sure. Where are the ingots? Where are the ingots? Where are the ingots? I'm hoping you can get all of them from the start, right? That's what I remember. That's like part of a quest, yeah. The power plant. Where are the ingots? I don't think we went back there, but it's also gated off. And then I don't think we were kind of like in this middle part too much. Let's go check that. Maybe break up your streams into different games. Yes, most likely. Most likely that is what we'll do after Maverick's 5 ends. We'll probably maybe stream for longer, but, you know, 3 days a week or something. And then that way we'll get progress on everything at a faster pace. Hopefully. Okay, we're missing 13 ingots, which is a little higher than I'd like for having explored, I feel like, most of everything. Just have to isolate the spots we have not been to. Okay. Hoping there's not like a train that you can go into somehow. Alright. This all looks done. All of this stuff. Boo ba doo ba ba boo ba ba boo. Ba ba da ba doo ba da ba doo ba dee ba doo ba. Did we go down this? I think we did. You're about to show back up like a big dick in a lock room with all these ingots. Indeed, we are. I wonder if there's any special dialogue if you get all of them in one go, as opposed to coming back to it. What the hell? You got all the ingots? Wow, this guy's a raider legend. Okay. Where in the heck have we not been? Oh, there's some. Yeah, the other castaway type thing I've seen is Lost. Which I'm really wondering, does Lost hold up? I don't know. It used to be a huge guilty pleasure for me. Like, I feel like even when I was a kid, when it was coming out, I was like, this is probably not great. But it's really interesting. It really had my attention. Yeah, I really wonder if Lost holds up as a show or not. But I was in love with that show. I would like rented all the box sets from Blockbuster. Was on the edge of my seat each episode. Watched it live. I think I caught up to it while it was still airing live, and then I started watching like live. And I remember like the finale. My stepdad like took that time while the literal finale to the show was happening to like clean the entire kitchen and like run the food processor and all that, and I got so mad, and I was like, are you really doing this right now? Like, it's all come down to this. We got like an argument because it was just like it was literally while the finale was live airing and I couldn't hear it. But yeah, that was a decent Castaway sort of situation. Yeah, I feel like it's not that great of a show, honestly. Probably mainly because it's one of those things where they bring up tons and tons and tons of mysteries, and they really do not give you catharsis on like a lot of it. There's a bird that swoops down and goes like, Hurley! And screams the name of Hurley, the big guy on the show. Never explained. Literally never, ever explained. And then, you know, some people will defend it and be like, well, it doesn't have to be explained. It's not necessarily a plot hole if they never explain it. It could just be part of the lore, the mystique. It's like, yeah, okay. And then we start attributing that to, like, every show and movie ever, and then, like, just nothing ever has to be solidly written because nothing ever has to be explained. It's just a mystery. So I feel like there's just a lot of that, where there's just, like, stuff that is unexplained and gives the viewer a sense of blue balls. How the heck are we supposed to get back there? Oh, that pipe there? So there's ingots right there, but, like, I don't know how they want me to... Huh. But that's, yeah, that's another Castaway sort of show. Genuinely, how are you supposed... There's ingots right there. I really don't... I mean, I'm definitely not making that jump. It's not happening. Looted those. This is where the wild men were. Yeah, there's literally no way to make that jump. Try to get there, jump around the corner. I mean, that's not what they want me to do, but... No, that's not happening either. Especially with how weird the jumps are in Fallout 3. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope. Bruh. How the heck do you get those? Must be something back here that you can get on. Boo doo 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 dee 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 dee. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba dee ba doo ba. Ba ba dee ba dee ba dee ba dee ba dee ba dee ba. Ba 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 ba. I watched Lost twice. I am really confused. You're clearly supposed to get back there. But how? Can I just jump around this? And there's a giant pipe, but you can't really get on the pipe. There's like a walkway. What the heck? That's like seems entirely detached. There's like that. I highly doubt that's gonna be it. Because like, yeah, it's attached to the side of a wall. How in the heck do you get back there? I don't quite get it. I don't quite get it. Ho. Ho. I guess I could just jump on that dumpster and jump over, right? Ah, there's a lot of ingots back there. What the heck? Okay, so we can get over to that probably, but then how do we get up there? Maybe jump on that thing and then get on the pipe? It almost seems like you're supposed to get on this big pipe and then jump down, but like, I don't see any way to get onto that big pipe. Okay. Just walk on the barbed wire, I suppose. Ugh. Understand the ending now, maybe barely. I definitely did not get it when it was live, that's for sure. I would want to maybe watch it again, and I don't know. I just feel like if I watched Lost right now, I'd be like annoyed by it. Okay, so we're over. I don't know. Does it hold up? Not sure. Okay, so that's 30... 88? 89? I'm missing 11 ingots. We can go up this way. How are you supposed to get up here? You're supposed to get on these transformers and then jump up here, maybe? Huh. I don't know. I just don't know. And then we gotta get up here, too. Which doesn't seem like there's much of a way. Loved Lost when I watched it a few years back. Recommend to watch it again. And I'm one of those that liked the ending. I don't know. there's like a lot of such scenarios that could have happened, right? Without spoiling the show, there's like a major moment. Bro, I am really flummoxed by this. Because, like, you can get all the way up to that and then come down this thing, but you still can't get to the top of that. Looks like the only way up over this fence is this, but there's no way to get on top of that. And then there's something back there that we need to get to, but there's no way to jump over this rail. Unless I, like, finagle it. So I'm like, unless there's a break that I didn't see. Because, like, we got onto this, okay, but there's no way. It's, like, isolated. Yeah, what am I not getting about this? I really don't know. I need to get up here, though. No way to increase my agility or whatever. This is so bizarre to me. I didn't just dream that, right? There's, like, ingots back there. Yep, I can see them. How are you literally supposed to get back there? This is so weird. Even if we were to get on that pipe, you jump over here, it's blocked off by a gate. The hell? I do not know how you're supposed to get back here. And I can get like on top of this little... Come on. Come on. I'm trying to think if drugs would help maybe. Jet somehow. This is so weird to me. It's just like some ladder I'm not seeing. I mean, there's no ladder mechanic though. Okay, maybe just go from above, do like a giant jump somehow. I don't freaking know. I think they all died on impact and the whole show is trying to pass over to the other side. Yeah. I mean, that could definitely be what they were going for. I really, really, really detest situations like that personally. I am so confused by this. What's up, Saltine? Is there a way to go up top and drop down? Yeah, you can go all the way up to this. Oh, are you supposed to come from that way? I mean, that seems like a heavy drop, though, but we should be able to do that, right? Because then you go down that chute. Right? Or is that a different... Alright, let's try that, I guess. Does it wrap back over there, though? Yeah. That's where, like, the huge amount of ingots are, right? Okay, so I guess you're supposed to go up there and then drop down that way. Maybe. Also, let's make sure there's no other... If we can see... Alright. Hopefully that's the remainder. That'd be excellent. Yeah, I don't know with Lost, man. I do want to rewatch it to kind of like, you know, try to understand more of it or whatever, but I just don't know if I'd like it. I just feel like it's going to really piss me off with like the writing and stuff. That being said, I mean, it made me extremely emotional back in the day, especially the Charlie stuff. Yeah, it was definitely like a guilty pleasure, like I said. But yeah, there's like a moment that happens, a big moment later on in the show where like, I think one theory is like after that moment, then it was all over. Then there's another theory, yeah, as soon as they crash land, they're all dead and the whole show is just getting them to come to terms with it. I really, really, really detest stories like that personally because it's just like, okay, so what's the point of any of this then? What's the point of any of the writing? What's the point of any of these scenes? What's the, you know, I guess you could say, oh, well, it's like... You know, it shows that they're trying to come to terms with being dead or whatever. Fair enough. I just think, like, you know, the whole, it was a dream. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. That whole thing, it's just like, okay, well, if it's all a dream, why the heck do I care to watch any of this? You know what I mean? Type situation. So I don't know. But the ending was definitely very, very controversial. That's for sure. Can we go up there? What if I fall in that pipe? Can I go all the way up there? There doesn't seem to be anything. Alright, let's remember that if we have nowhere else to go. Okay, then this is a dead end. Yeah. Let's go this way. Should we Fallout 3? Been playing this directly on Amazon Luna. Yo, what's up, Colby? I thought you were Courier Desu for a second. I think you guys have the same bit badge. What the heck is Amazon Luna? Probably just out of the loop on that one. Playing this directly on Amazon Luna. What the hell? This guy's so small. You little baby trog. A little trog fledgling, yep. Okay, do they want you to fall here? Seems like such an odd... There's got to be another way, right? But, okay. Oh! Would they really make you fall like that just to get over here? We are where we want to be, right? On this side of the fence. There's got to be another way. There is no way they make you fall down like that. There's no way. There's just no way. Similarly, I've been wanting to rewatch Heroes again, even though all I remember is that plot goes off the rails. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's another show similar to what I'm talking about. It's Heroes. Yeah, I was deeply invested in that when I was very young. And, yeah, that's very, like, pulpy. I guess if you don't take it too seriously, you know, it's fine. But, yeah, similar to Lost. I feel like if I rewatch it now, I'd be like, oh, God, this is... No. What a weird place to put these. Okay, so, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89... 90, 91, 92, 93. Auto Axe, Pit Slave. Okay, so we're missing 7 ingots. If anyone's got any idea where they might be, if you've somehow watched the majority of this exploration, feel free to let me know. Man opener. The only thing I could think of is that one pipe up there, and then... Oh! Where else would they be? The winning lottery ticket number. Yep. And then Weezer made an album called Hurley. And it had the character Hurley from Lost on the front of it, oddly enough. Is there such a thing as a jetpack on power armor in Fallout 3 of some sort? No. As far as I remember, there's literally no movement abilities at all in this game, which, yeah, is making me wonder why the heck they would make you drop down from that. That seems so bizarre to me. And then I guess we could get on that pipe too now if we wanted. Maybe they could be over there. Yeah, that is very weird to me. There would seem to be no other way to get to that, but why would they make you take fall damage like that? So bizarre. Oh well. I can see maybe there might be something at the end of that. I guess we might as well check it. I do not want this. Have you played Tale of Two Wastelands? No. No, I was talking with Cindy. I was like, yeah, it'd be really fun to do Tale of Two Wastelands, but I just don't know. I'd have to come up with a really, like, interesting idea for a character or something, you know, because we're doing Fallout New Vegas. We did Fallout New Vegas 100% not too long ago. Now we're doing the Psychopath playthrough, and then we got, you know, this 100%. So when all that ends, it's like, okay, am I just going to jump back into Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 and then do it all over again? But it would be very cool. I love the idea of, like, having one large gigantic playthrough, all encompassing, with like a really, I'd probably make a really, really dynamic character for it, you know, with a really good backstory or something, and then really try to fit it to those two games to make the backstory work. Could be very fun. I just don't know if these games will be fresh enough for me to want to play them again so soon. Do I have like some sort of scoped weapon or something? So I could see hunting rifle? I don't know. I feel like it would be dirty if they would put one right there. But if there is one there, that's going to be really an annoying place to miss. What are your thoughts on the cut to black? In what? Cut to black in regards to what? What were we talking about? Oh, Sopranos. Whew. Yeah, without spoiling anything, I mean, it's common knowledge at this point, like... It's common knowledge, I think, how the show ends. It cuts to black, and everybody thought, like, oh, did my DVR break or whatever? Like, did my recording situation break because it just cut to black? Yeah, originally, you know, leading up to it, I was always like, that's so stupid. I'm going to hate it for sure. You know, I think for me, it's important to have a conclusion to a story. I really don't like when stories just like, and then it's whatever you make of it. I really, really, really do not like that, personally. It's like, to me, you're telling a story. You're the creator. Finish your story. Have an ending. Very rarely will I take like an ambiguous ending and be like, okay, now, oh, is that an ingot? No. Gosh dang it. I was really hoping. It's nothing. This stupid pipe. What's that? I think that's just trash, right? So yeah, going into it, I was like, I'm really going to hate this ending. And it's whatever. The rest of the show is great, so who cares? But then, you know, I thought about it, and I looked up some theories on it. And I believe David Chase, the creator of the show himself, has said Tony dies at the end. And that's it, you know. Tony does die, and you just have to accept that. And yeah, I mean, I definitely think that that ending fits the show, obviously. But yeah, how it ends, with certain events leading up to the ending. Yeah, I think it was, yeah, it definitely fits. If the idea is what I think it is, without spoiling anything, then I like it. I like it. I don't know. I'm not in David Chase's mind, but yeah, if I think he was going for what he was going for, I think it's a perfect ending. Very ballsy at the time, too, as well. I like it. Okay. So there's that one other pipe that we have a lead on. Funny because I just got here. What's up, Desu? Yeah, you guys got like the same bit badge and the same red name and the same length of the name about. Can we get on that pipe? No. I've never been able to get into shows like that. If the whole Lost thing ends like that, I'd be wondering the reason why I wasted so many hours watching for an ending like that. Yeah, I really, really do not like stuff like that. To me, it's not clever. It's not interesting. It's like, oh, the whole thing meant nothing. It's like, okay, why would I ever care about your intellectual property then if it means nothing? And I understand it doesn't mean straight up nothing. They're trying to go for a point or whatever. A perfect example is, I think it was Dark Pictures Anthology, Little Hope. Oh my effing god. That pissed me off to no end. Oh my god. I think I played it with Lily Alive. We did a live co-op playthrough of Little Hope. And I was so invested in it. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. Wow, I'm really loving this. This is so interesting. And you know, the ending of it's basically like, none of it mattered. None of it mattered. Yo, what's up, Krumel? Welcome in. Unassuming Empath 93 and Shady Ramoon or Ramoun. You just got gifted a sub from the one and only Low Country Grace. Thank you very much. Enjoy the sub benefits as you see fit. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, see you later. Thank you again for the raid. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. And enjoy the rest of Morrowind. Love that game. Although it fights you tooth and nail. Especially with the cliff racers. With their teeth and their nails. Okay, there's one last pipe I wanted to... Where the heck was it? It was like a big... Yeah, it's that one, right? And we'll check what our Piazza said. If I missed any chat, feel free to repost it, by the way. This is a rando question, however. Have you gotten into the D&D thing? Are you just asking if I'm into D&D? I am super into D&D, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I started with Pathfinder long time ago. I did kind of a half of a Pathfinder playthrough. Really loved it. Everybody kind of fell out of it, though, due to, you know, like different obligations and whatever. It kind of the party disbanded, which was really a big bummer to me because I had so much fun. I loved it. And then not until much later, and you know, I've obviously played a lot of D&D style video games because I love RPGs. But not until much later, Kodami, who is a mod here and a personal friend of mine, reached out, was like, hey, I live near you. Do you want to join my D&D group in person? And I had been offered a lot of D&D you know, online sessions, but to me, it's not the same. If I'm doing D&D, I really want to do it in person. It's just so much, you know, it's like, who wouldn't? It's just, you know, the best thing ever. So then I was like, yeah, sure. And then I met him and then other people that are mods here and personal friends as well. And, yeah, the rest is history. We did a full campaign under another one of our mods. And then we did... Gosh, where are these last ingots, bro? Okay, we'll check the one our Piazza said, but then after that, I don't know where the heck these would be. And then currently, I am in another session run by Kodami. And, yeah, that one's a hell of a lot of fun. We also just recently did a one-shot. Crazy fun. Ended so spectacularly. It was awesome. Yeah, I love D&D. The more the better. I am down to... You know, right now we're meeting once a month, but I was like, hey, if you guys want to do twice a month, let's do it. I'm ready for that. I'm kind of just worried it's like on top of one of these roofs. Like maybe like right there, and I just was like covering it so I couldn't see it. That's what I'm really worried about. No. Wait. Oh my god. What? There's two. What? How the hell? Okay. How in the hell did I not go in here? What? Alright, so there's two. Yeah, right there. I don't know how I did not go into this little nook and cranny. That's insane. So, yep, it is a pocket of two, which means... How the hell did I not go in there? What? I went down here. Did I not? What the heck? Okay. Oh, well. Anyways, okay, so that's two. So there's two more, right? We are missing two. It was indeed two pockets of two. Stealing at 95. 96, 97. Go back. Cutscene happens. 98, 99, 100. So yes, we are missing two left. I am astounded at something like that. I really thought it was going to be just like very hidden like a corner. I definitely went there. What the hell? That's actually insane to me. Okay. Okay. Two more. Two more. Wouldn't let me rewind the stream for some reason. Yeah, don't worry about it, because at this point, we're on the last... the last two. Did I not go back there? I must have gone back there, right? There's where the other two, the penultimate two, were there. Which, again, is still astounding to me. Oh, there's stairs leading up. If I didn't go back here... No, okay, we've been here. I was about to say, there's no way the last four are right next to each other. Bum 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 bum. Anyways, yeah, we thought for the longest time the chef making the 3-cheese blend was saying he was a 2-time personal chef, which is a very funny achievement to announce that you were a 2-time personal chef. But then I think, yeah, Ace figured it out. He was saying Tucson, and we looked him up and it was like, yep, we found him, which was a big lore moment for the stream. It's very funny. Okay, so that's the lead. So we have stairs, and we want to be looking under the stairs. I feel like I would have done that already, but yeah, perhaps that's where our final two lie. There's stairs right here. I just feel like, I mean, I'm not stupid. It's like, I know they're going to be in corners. Did I just not? Oh, they are pretty hidden though. Yeah, because if you come back here like, oh, are they back here? I guess not. But then you have to go like, and there they are. Wow. Yeah, I think that's the one, right? That's the one Low Country Grace said. How the hell? I guess it really must have been I just walked up like, nope, okay. But like, you have to pull all the way back. Oh my god. I'm really mad that these last four were where they were. Because, like, it's definitely someplace I would have looked. I just must not have looked close enough. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for making it a group effort. Yeah, that was a huge pain in the ass. I remember that must have gone smoother in the past, because I remember these like, yeah, 100's a lot, but it's not that big of a deal compared to other collectathons. That was more time than I expected, for sure. For sure. Okay, so I'm excited to see what we get from that, though. Hopefully it is worth all of that. Yeah, big thanks to our Piazza Low Country, everybody, for coming together as a team, making it happen. Whee!
Move along, please.
My favorite is the glop, glow, gab, galab. Yeah, I need to, yeah, whenever I have time, as I've said, I'm gonna convert all of the alerts to Twitch, because they're not triggering correctly. It's really annoying, because I took some time to add some new stuff. But yes, the glop, go, glab, glab. Glop, glow, yeah, hopefully Twitch gives me as much freedom as the other website does to, like, switch all the triggering requirements around for, like, tier 3 subs and stuff. That's probably my favorite too. Cliff Racer one I like a lot. Mike Nyland one's a little bit played out, I think, at this point. But the glop, glow, glab, glab, I've never been able to say that correctly. Yeah, it's probably the best, honestly. And that channel where it comes from is great, too. I checked all my subscriptions recently, and they're still uploading, which is awesome. Okay, so yeah, here are the final 3, because I do remember... Yeah, there's like some little cutscene or something. Is it you? Yeah. So look at this BS. Again, imagine, if you will. Imagine you go through all that and you look at the achievement list and you see like, oh, 100 steel ingots. Okay, so they're all in here. Okay, well, gosh darn it, I just can't find the last 3. Where the heck are the last 3 steel ingots? And then you just don't even know. You have to go back, and then this opens up, and then this is where the last 3 are. That's like, that's, as a collectathon fan, as a completionist, as all that sort of thing, that is just incredibly silly design. but here's the last 3. So 98, 9, 100. And we don't even get an achievement for it because there's no achievements on the Steam version, which is really, really, really sad. Because I remember getting these achievements on the Xbox 360 version back in the day. What the heck? All right. Where's your boy?
Well, now, look who made it back. I'll take those ingots, Scab. You just get back in there and get about your business. You got a real knack for this. Here, this might help you work a little harder. Original owner can't use it anymore on account of decapitation.
Okay. But what about my rewards? Where can I find steel ingots?
There should be plenty out in the steel yard, especially higher up in the round buildings. I hear there's a supply plant in the northeast. Should be plenty of ingots in there, too.
Yeah, about that. I have literally every single ingot.
I'll just take those.
10 steel ingots removed. Oh, so you get these one by one. You got anything for me?
Guess I could spare this.
Filtration helmet. So we got like a laborer outfit, then a filtration helmet. Here are a few ingots.
Nothing like some heavy labor, huh?
So much fun. 10 steel ingots removed. Got anything for me?
Yeah. Looks like you earned it. If you're heading back out there, these ought to help you with the trogs.
Steel knuckles. Here are a few ingots.
Nothing.
Got anything for me?
How about I give you some metal this time? Here.
No.
This armor was a special order for one of the hole fighters. Great against bullets, but didn't help him when he got pushed off the bridge.
Classic. Metal master armor. Here are a few ingots.
More metal for the mill.
You got anything for me?
Sure thing. Bit of a weird one here. Found it from some sucker out of town. Some genius got to tinkering with his laser. Polished metal barrel, a few prisms in there, and he got this lethal light show.
Metal blaster? The hell? 96 microfusion cells. Here are a few ingots.
More metal.
Got anything for me?
You bet I do. Check out this cutting edge of fashion. Wear this armor, and everyone's gonna want to get close to you. Which just means they'll be inside your blast radius, huh?
Yeah. Bombshell armor. I don't remember any of this stuff. Here's a few ingots.
Nothing like...
Got anything for me?
Guess you earned this. Used to belong to a desert priest. Said wearing it made him bulletproof. Of course, that didn't stand up to a little testing. But damn if it wasn't a gloriously fun time.
Leather rebel? Okay. Here's more.
All the metal you're bringing in, I suppose it's worth giving you something to really help with those trogs. Here, this thing's mauled trogs and ghouls from here to Monroeville. Give it a whirl.
Monroeville, the Mauler. Yeah, I remember something like that. I was like, isn't there some big, like, chainsaw thing that you get? Here are a few ingots.
Looks good.
Got anything for me?
I probably shouldn't. But damn if you ain't earned it. Here.
Hold on.
This is the best gun I ever had. A little slower on the trigger, but she makes up for it in power and accuracy. Use her in good health.
The perforator. Oh, yeah. 96556. What is that?
The amazake that I ordered.
Oh, okay.
The non-alcoholic sake.
No, I'm good. I hate the taste of sake. Here are a few ingots.
More metal for the mill.
You got anything for me?
Well, I'll be damned. That makes 100 ingots you found. And here I remember thinking you'd be lucky to bring back any at all. Ain't no question. You earned the treasure of my collection. This armor goes all the way back to when the Brotherhood tried to wipe out the Pitt. Some of the tribals who worshipped Asher made it to look like their god. Try it on, and you'll feel a little like a god yourself.
You think it would tribal power armor? Oh, nice. Because we're actually using power armor now. Any place else to find ingots?
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I think you cleared out the whole place. We'll get other workers to salvage metal from the buildings. You take a break.
Yeah, I think I deserve it. I can't find any more ingots out there.
Yep. Guess you got every last one out there. You're one hell of a stealer, kid.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They, like, worship the Steelers, the Pittsburgh Steelers, or they call people Steelers or something. Gotta go now.
Careful out there.
Okay, you are over encumbered. All right, so what did we all get? Yeah, I remember a lot of this stuff being useless because they just give you more. If you're going to get all of it, you know, they give you like 4 sets of armor. It's like, okay, well, I'm not going to use all of them, you know. But hopefully some of it's cool. Gamma shield. So he gave me first the laborer outfit. Strength +1, agility +1, endurance +1. Which looks like that, which is the exact same as the slave outfit, right? Okay. He gave us the bombshell armor. Big guns +10, explosives +10. Which looks like that. It's really like all the work they put into that. So it's like a mini nuke fin system, right? With just a bunch of metal. Yeah, okay. We got the filtration helmet. Rad resistance +10. Just kind of like a little gas mask sort of thing. Yep. Okay. Gamma shield we found. Head wrap. Labor outfit. Leather rebel. Charisma +1. That looks really gross. Yeah, a lot of these are very, very, like, negligible. I feel like modders could do a million times better. Metal Master Armor. Agility -1 and arm +10. Energy weapons +10. Okay, this just looks like metal armor, pretty much. Yeah, I am not a fan of these, I must say. Not very interesting. And then finally, the Tribal Power Armor. AP +15, melee weapons +5, luck +1, strength +1, agility -1. Not bad. So that looks like... Okay, now we're talking. Yeah, that's sick. Was that the final thing we got? Or was it this was the final thing we got, right? Yeah, that is sick. Okay. I dig that. Little skull on the crotch. Little Brahmin skull sort of thing. So funny how small the power armor is compared to, like, Fallout 4, for instance. I remember the realization that he was saying Tucson. Yep, big moment in Chef Mike lore. Wonder where he is now. Probably in Tucson. Work a little harder. He better give you some serious rewards. We have Iron Man at home. That's really funny. Okay, what let's put on the head wrap. How does that look? Does that look sick? No, not really. I thought it was more of a bandana. Filtration, labor outfit. Is that really all we have? Is the helmet? Okay. So unique, not unique. Weighs 45, dang. Not unique, not unique. But let's drop off the gamma shield. Okay, and then weapons. What do we get? The man opener, the metal blaster. What the hell is this? Microfusion cell. Okay, so it looks like a laser rifle. Yeah. Just a laser rifle. Seems like a bigger blast. I don't know if that's the case or not. Okay. The perforator. Oh, yeah. I was thinking this was like a 9mm pistol or something. This thing's really good, isn't it? I feel like I never liked the name of it. I was like perforator. Yeah, it sounds really lame. But yeah, I feel like this is supposed to be really good, I think. It's an assault rifle. Okay. So it's a scoped assault rifle with a silencer on it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's like the Dead Money. You get something like that, right? Steel knuckles. Don't know if those are unique at all. Let's try them out. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory. The Mauler. So oddly enough, you cannot repair the man opener with the Mauler or vice versa. but both the man opener and the mauler seem to be the exact same thing. Yeah, and they keep glitching out of my hands. They just keep disappearing. All of these. That's weird. They give you 2 unique auto axes, right? But they keep glitching out of my hands. The man opener. I'm assuming the mauler is better than the man opener. We got Wild Bill's sidearm. Okay. Quite cool, quite cool. Alright, so we'll drop that and repair. Now we'll drop, we'll keep that, whatever. Frag grenades on 3, frag mines on 8, hunting rifle, don't need that. Man opener, probably the mauler is better, put that on 7. Wild Bill's sidearm, put that on 4. The perforator, put that on 5. The rest of the stuff we'll keep. Then we got the, yeah, so then we look like this. A pit boy, if I ever saw one. Pretty cool. I mean, especially for the time. You know, very gritty and interesting. Well, folks, yeah, I wanted to do more actual quest content, but I didn't think getting the ingots would take that much. But luckily, we got them all and all the rewards, so that'll help us out in our time in the pit. Don't know where it goes. I mean, that's a hefty part of the DLC, is getting the ingots. As far as the actual story and everything, I really do not remember where it goes at all. I remember Asher, because he's very enigmatic. But, yeah, excited to dive into the actual story content in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this one. Obviously, a lot of searching. I don't know how I'm going to edit it up, but hope you dig it. Nevertheless, and I will see you in the next video. Yeah, bye-bye.